What's going on, friends? It's Anton
She's
Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people when I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later.
What's up, guys? Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Welcome to the Monday night show where you never know what might go down. Make sure you hit the like button. We do appreciate you guys tuning in every Monday night with us, no matter what's going on in the world or the weather. I do want to say thank you for everyone that has joined the panel. We definitely have some new faces. So be nice. If you are interested in joining the panel, you have to DM me on IG and just say panel. I am cycling through new people, so please be patient. So make sure you hit the like button. Okay. How are you guys doing on the panel today?
Great.
Never
Ready to go.
got it in the mail today.
You got what in the mail? Oh, snap.
Oh,
Tell the people what that is,
Congratulations.
Anton. Wait, we got to put it on the big screen.
Wow.
That's amazing. Yay.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. Tell
You
them
must be doing something good, buddy.
Yeah. So
A lot of hard work.
Shout out to Anton hitting 1 million subscribers
Mm-hmm.
it's dope to have it in
on
person.
one channel. His other channels are getting there.
Yeah, so we're gonna get the other one, the MMS show. We're gonna get that. That's at 400. So we'll get there next year. And then this channel, we're gonna get this to 100,000 in about a month. And then Anton Daniels channel.
Wow.
And then the other channel, Darth Anton, we're gonna get that to 100,000 within the next few months too. So we're gonna run it up. We're gonna take care of it.
I might have to get a divorce.
Why you gotta get a divorce?
Man. Look at him.
And you know how hard it is for people to even get 10,000 subscribers, and that's the account you need to get monetized. People do years and still haven't got 10,000 subscribers. So congrats to Anton.
Ridiculously hard.
We're working.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Appreciate
Well,
you.
shout out to everybody in the chat. We do appreciate you guys. Make sure you share this with your little group chat or whoever you talk to on a daily basis. We will start the show off regarding will women go back home? Okay, watch this little clip.
There are currently grown
Here we
men
go.
making jokes about how 90% of women, if they take away food stamps, Section 8, this, that, and the third, all types of government assistance, 90% of women will fold in a week. Mind you, these are the same men that don't take care of their kids, which is the reason why half of these women are on government assistance. Half of these men don't watch their kids. There's daycare. Half of these men aren't on child support or don't have a job to pay their child support fucking payments. But they talking about 90% of women will fold if the government shut all their assistance down. I want y'all to know something. The way that y'all want women to not only fall flat on our faces, but y'all want us to fall flat on our faces so we can prove that we need men while y'all still don't be the men that we fucking need. Excuse the stuffy voice, because I am getting a code from the weather change. But my point still remains the fucking same here. Y'all literally, as men, to sit here and say, oh, it would be so funny to watch all the women fold if government assistance got taken away completely, all you're reminding us is, even without the government assistance, y'all still won't do shit. No government assistance means men still won't fucking provide. All y'all gonna do is laugh while we're poor and broke and fucked up like y'all are. Interesting. Y'all just want to see another person fucked up and fucked around so you don't have to feel bad about being fucked up and fucked around.
She said a lot.
Man.
So was she right? Okay, if all those government assistance, all the child support, all the what's it called? Having brain fart. What's it called? On the food stamps went away.
Snap.
Would women actually want to need men more, go back home and do what they're supposed to do?
I don't think so.
Why don't you think so?
It's some women out here that really be hustling, man. There's some women out here that be getting it, man. They be stacking their bread times. So I feel like some of them necessarily don't need men, but I feel like if you got a son, kids, of course you need that father figure around. But that's up to the man if you want to be a man, though.
Women don't need men? Did you say that? I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm saying like I think they do, but I feel like most women now in today's time, like most of them, a lot of women hustle now. They got their own hustle. A lot of them make their own money. So I just feel like not necessarily, but at the same time, just raising the kids, doing it all on your own, you kind of need that male figure in the picture.
Well, I think she has a point, but she's talking about men that she picked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like women always complain about men that they picked. You know what I'm saying? They knew who he was. You know, women like to be smart, but then when they get bamboozled or now they victims, you know what I'm saying? So they pick those guys. There's a lot of nice, good young men, black men out there for women, but it's the ones you pick.
Not only picked, but procreated with.
Yeah. Not only you let them know.
But Shampoo, you literally just said that the women were bamboozled, and I'll just say this: women do need men, and a lot of women are forced to be hustlers because this is a role that they were forced into, in my opinion.
Who?
Because I don't believe that a lot of men are stepping up in ways that they need to. I think Shorty had a few points in her message for sure.
But that's the type of men that she chooses, though.
No, it's not always. You could vet a man very well, and he could still end up being a deadbeat.
No, not as smart as you women are. No, y'all too smart for that.
What about the dude she passed up on?
Right.
Exactly. So what does that have to do with this conversation?
The fault doesn't ever lie on her shoulders, then? Is that what you're saying? It's always the man's fault?
No, I'm not saying it's always the man's fault because we still need to hold women accountable at the end of the day. It was her choice. It was their choice to engage in adult activities, which resulted in the baby. So yeah, we have to hold the woman accountable as well. But on the flip side of that, a lot of women are forced into hustler positions because they aren't afforded the soft life. A lot of men aren't sole providers. I'm not saying that's bad or good, whatever worked for your household. But a lot of times, a lot of men aren't paying 100% of the bills. Right. So now I got to give you my half and your half. So a lot of that it ties into all of that.
You know what it is? I think sometimes women, especially pretty women, what happens is when they're about 20, 21, they popping and all that stuff and they're using their looks to get what they want. But then their stock goes down. When they get 30, 35, 38, they get angry because their looks didn't take them the way they went, the way they were supposed to go. Now they got to hustle. Now they got to do a lot. Now they super angry and fine, but there's cracks in the crevices now. So they have to, you know what I'm saying? It's a letdown. So they start lowering their standards and got a bunch of angry people out here like that.
You think this is an older woman's struggle or younger woman?
The worst thing a woman can do in these times, and even back in the day when I was young, was to get old.
Right, but I don't. It doesn't feel like it's a. I think it's an all woman struggle. I don't think it has anything to do with age. I think girls are just picking wrong from early on, and they get older and they keep on picking wrong, keep on having babies with the wrong men.
But then they start blaming men for it. But then how can you blame men? That's the problem I don't get.
Like you can't blame the man.
Wait, y'all, one mic. Hannah, what were you saying?
I said I think women just ignore the red flags. Like we know when we see a guy, like we know if he's a provider, we know if he's husband material. We know all that.
Are you white?
Yeah, I'm white.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm white. What was and?
So you have sex with Negroes?
I was just
shampoo is wild.
I'm asking. Do you have black boyfriends? I'm asking.
Yeah, I do.
I know you like that. How do your parents feel?
Right, Lord.
What that got to do with anything?
He took it all the way left.
Who went on a tangent?
But one thing I saw about the video, that woman said that she said that men just like want to wait until women come crawling back or something. Like, we don't give a fuck if you guys come back.
Yeah, we don't care.
You know what I'm saying? We just want to watch like the fire burn from afar and just like, just sit back and just at the end of the road we just be like, all right, well, we told you so. We told you this is how it's gonna happen, and you guys just said like you guys didn't believe us. So
yeah, 100%.
That's the problem. Who's gonna bend? When is someone gonna bend? The women or the men? This gender war has to end. I think it depends. Some point. Someone's got.
It's not about bending. It's about us trying to.
If you focus on the actual topic of what she was saying, it's because like a lot of guys, like we know the government subsidizes half of the lifestyle, and I think the insult on top of the injury is that the women brag while we know the government is subsidizing some of the lifestyle. So it really just goes back to what Kevin Samuel said, which is what winter's coming, and Trump shutting the government down is basically putting. It's not even just for the women, but for the world entirely is stand on your own 2 feet. And I think the women that lady within that video is more or less triggered regarding it because there's a lot more women where the government is subsidizing their lifestyle, if that makes sense.
So I'm in the mass state of confusion because why is the sole focus on what women are doing, and why can't we just say, you know what, that man didn't step up. He was a terrible father. He could have did X, Y, and Z, and he didn't. Like, I understand hold the women accountable. We also still need to hold men accountable in this particular situation because there are plenty of men who are very spiteful when it comes to relationships with their, I can't be with you. Why ain't taking care of the kid? I can't do this. I can't still sleep with you. I'm not taking care of the kid.
Majority of women, though. Majority of women are spiteful because the men left.
Exactly.
That's not always the case, but I still, regardless, at the end of the day, we still also need to hold men accountable. You want rights, then go to the court and get the rights. A lot of fathers let that be circumstances as to why they can't step up and be a man to their child. So we also still need to hold men accountable.
Yes, men are making videos like that.
That's a false premise in the sense where like you keep looking at it from a lot of fathers, but a lot more women have kids by one dude. It's not a lot of fathers.
Or
multiple. So men don't have multiple baby mamas. Like
men have multiple baby mamas, but it's not generally all men. All men don't have multiple baby mamas.
Yeah, not a lot.
And all women don't have multiple baby daddies. So what you saying?
There's more women though
more women have kids with the same dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot more women that have this kids with the same dude. There's mad women I know that have kids with the same dude. A whole bunch of women. Plus,
if you take this sample size right here, I don't know. The only person I probably know about is Anton, and Anton is married, but he has one kid. I don't have a kid. I don't know how many other guys within this video has a kid, but I can promise you, if there is one, there'd probably be one that has multiple women, and those multiple women are probably complaining about that one dude, and then putting that blanket on the rest of us. We don't have kids like that.
Exactly.
Most
And that
men
goes
don't
back
have
to choosing
children.
the right
Right. The
dude.
majority of men don't
Yeah.
have children. That's what he's saying. And the
Exactly.
majority of women are the ones that are collecting from the government. So
Well,
that's
some
why
And
he
also,
can get to his point.
like I'll hit a point on you said men aren't going out there making videos like this. Like, oh, we're gonna watch all these women go on government assistance and then now they're off of it. Let's see what happens. Like, we're not out saying all these things. And like a couple of points that a few people said, like Ransom, he was talking about the women that go out and get it. We're not talking about those because, like my mom, she went out and got it. Like, as far as I can remember, I've never been on government assistance.
How did your mother go and get it?
She had to get multiple jobs. She went out and did what she had to do. Like,
For sure. For sure.
Where'd your hair go, Shampoo? Where'd your hair
I know Shampoo was the type of go off on a tangent. I know. But nah, she had
Nah, for
multiple
sure.
jobs and she had to take care of the family. So, but the women that we're talking about is like, and I remember points where Anton would say, 9 times out of 10, you've met the guy that you're supposed to be with when you were growing up with him, next to him, but you didn't want that guy because he didn't show any potential. He wasn't really swagged out. He didn't really, he was somewhere else trying to hustle
So
and get
men
it on
don't pass
his own.
up women all the time.
No, I'm not saying
Men
that
don't
men
screw
do. A
over
lot of
good women
women.
all the time. Like, what are you saying? Because the same
No,
thing
we
can
ain't
be
saying that. We
applied.
ain't saying that. We
No,
ain't
I'm not
saying
saying
that. We saying women, the women that's complaining, it ain't the hustling. Like, women that's hustling, they ain't making videos like that. The ones who getting on their own, they not complaining. They getting it how they getting it. It is what it is.
Exactly.
It's the ones that make the wrong decisions with the wrong guy, or they not trying to get it on their own. They want somebody to take care of them. And now they mad because the government is shutting all that down, and now they really got to put in that work. Because the women that hustle really ain't coming out recording talking about my baby daddy this and that and the third. Nah.
They don't
like,
got time
man,
for that.
I'm finna
Yeah,
do
they don't
hair.
got
I got
time.
this head coming in. I gotta braid somebody hair real quick, or I gotta do this lashes. They
Right. And then
got their own
who am
motion.
I to take care of the woman that don't want me no more? It didn't work out with him, but we have kids. But you're not my obligation. The child is, or the children is the obligation. So now I got to take care of you when all you did was give me a headache. We have a child, great, but you're not my responsibility. The
So
child
why y'all
is.
don't go get full custody then? Because a lot of men don't want full custody of their kids, but then complain that a woman has to
Wait,
be on government
Come on,
assistance.
Jess.
most
A
men
lot
can't
of
even
men
get
do
full
not
custody of
fight
their
for
We
full
kids.
custody.
can't.
Men do
We
not
can't
want
get
full
full
can't.
custody.
custody of their kids. They
Because
don't.
Listen,
men are not supposed to. Men are not supposed to have full custody. You're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, have joint custody.
right,
Women are
it's supposed to be a
supposed
team.
to have full custody of the kids.
But what I'm saying is that if
I
a
agree
Women
with
woman
are
this.
has to use
automatically given
government
full custody.
services, she may not be in a position to have that. She may not be in a position to have that child or take care of that child. So my thing is, why don't a lot of men go get full custody of their children? Because they don't want full custody of their children, but then complain that the women are making sentiments and statements like this. It's kind of an oxymoron. I'm trying to wrap my brain around that.
It's a headache to even try to go through that process because I know
Right.
Then you don't want it
it'd
that
be
bad then. All I hear is
It's
excuses.
expensive. It's a
it's
headache.
crazy
And if I'm
expensive.
not
It's
mistaken,
expensive.
most states
I'm
automatically
not
give full
serious.
custody to the mom.
It's
If I'm
Yeah.
not
expensive.
mistaken. So, yeah.
And not only that, the woman has to be like probably the worst
Right.
Worst.
the worst of
Worst.
the worst in order for them to finally
Yes.
say, all right, you know what, fuck it, we can't hold on to this anymore. Like,
Right. It has to be in extreme cases, which it shouldn't even have to get to that. But I'm pretty sure a few of us on this panel know that there's a bunch of couples that have had children out there, and the woman damn sure knows that the child will be well off with the guy, but they know the court system is set up against the guy, so they're gonna give full custody to the woman, no matter what. It happens most of the time.
And it's been
It's
like
set
that
up
for
against the guy,
years,
but y'all make the
decades.
rules though. Y'all
Listen,
make the rules.
I don't
Chicken or the
Really?
think
egg.
it
This
works
is a
that way.
patriarchal society. Y'all
I
make the
don't think
rules
it
and
works that
complain
way.
about them.
it goes down to the
Doesn't
old
work that way.
fashioned. Nobody
Oh my
wants to
God.
hear the old fashioned. Don't give him no ass. Don't
We
give
hold
it
the
to
key
him.
to
Yeah,
that.
just don't
That's
give
the
it
one
to
power
him.
we have is in between
Yeah,
our
it's the
legs.
only power. If you give that up, you have no other power. No
But
other
it's the
power.
greatest power on earth, isn't it?
You're
Right?
damn
But we're
right.
messy with it. We're
And it
messy
tastes
with it,
good
and that's
too.
the problem.
I think the
Ooh,
argument
wee.
though that I think that what Jess is saying is like you arguing about like men that have to fight with their hands tied to their back because the women are given full custody automatically. If the women have to fight, they wouldn't fight. Also, because it was exactly what my man said. It costs too much. It's against them. So that argument doesn't make any sense. Why don't? Because your baby mama got to be a crackhead. Like, she got to be like trying to actively kill the kid for most guys to be like, all right, you know what? I'm not about to leave my kid over there. But most relationships are not like that. And then everything is majority of the United States government is what? Men paying into shit. Excuse me. But so it's just like your argument about men not fighting is men are handicapped. It doesn't. It's not a fair fight that you're arguing about.
So you're gonna let that stop you from getting your kid being what you was in best
I can
interest
make
of
another
kids?
kid.
Because to me it sounds like excuses. Y'all making excuses. You don't want the kid that bad.
I'm not gonna fight you to see my seed though. That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
I think
How you sound, bro? How you sound?
Why does it have to get to that?
Why do I
That's
have
the
to
crazy
fight you
part.
to see my seed?
Yeah, it shouldn't
because that's your seed. Like what?
I don't have to fight you to see my seed. What are you talking about? Why you holding my seed hostage?
I gotta fight you to see my own child that came from me.
Like, yeah, that's insane. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. You spend money on her.
You should have chose better.
Wait, but you spend money on her to have sex with her. So if you got a kid, why you don't fight to see your kid? You fought for that ass, didn't you?
Why should a man have to pay thousands and thousands of his hard-earned money, and the odds are completely stacked against him to see his own kid? From my experience,
yeah, but the answer to that is not to not see your kid. You got to do that.
But it's like what Teo said. Like, I'm not.
The woman who's in her feelings and her emotions, you got to pay your hard-earned money to see your kid. Thousands of dollars.
But what are you supposed to do? Not see your kid?
Shampoo. The argument would make sense if she never relied on the government to take care of that kid. If you said as a woman, oh, since he doesn't want to see the kid, you take the kid, right? Go to London or somewhere. Go start a whole new life. Don't depend on nothing. Then you can make that argument. But if you're actively trying to have the government support, trying to have him pay, it doesn't make. Why wouldn't you want him to see his kid?
Yeah, but that could all be true, but it doesn't negate the fact that that's your kid. You know what I'm saying? You stuck. You gotta keep fighting.
I'm not stuck.
You're right though.
I'm not stuck. I think that's the mindset that a lot of the old people have. That you stuck. I'm not stuck. If you don't let me see my kid, that's fine. My superpower is I can go make another family. Like that.
Crazy.
Nah, it's true. That's how some people look at it. I mean, hey, not wrong.
He's not wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not hurting the kid. You hurting the kid.
It's not so much the same.
And then you'll be crawling back if that kid becomes famous. You'll be like, oh,
I'm not crawling back. I don't know no nigga that's ever crawled back.
Man. But it's like what Teo said.
What is the likelihood? What's the probability that the kid's gonna make the NBA?
Listen, he's gonna be a loser just like his father. But the bottom line is you have an obligation to try to see your kid. You lay down with that woman. And you got her pregnant. You can't.
I'm not arguing that you don't have an obligation. I'm arguing that she doesn't have a right to hide or hold my kid hostage. I'm not fighting nobody for my kid.
That's true. That's
right.
True.
That's what he's saying because we're cut at the knees.
The people that the girls actually fight for and want to be with are the niggas that don't give a fuck at all.
The problem is when you want to see your kid and you in a relationship like you talking about, and she tries to hold them hostage. The problem is we try to say, please let me see my kid. Why are you doing this? My mother always said, act like you don't want to see the kids, and then they'll
crazy.
It's not even about acting though.
No, I'm trying to tell you. That's psychology.
Reverse psychology.
I mean,
you gotta use reverse psychology to see your kid.
I don't think it works that way.
Biologically speaking, you're not hurting me by not letting me see my kid. You're hurting the kid.
Right.
Yeah, but women don't think about that.
That is true.
I know plenty of people who their baby mamas don't let them see their kids. They have a whole brand new family in another state somewhere with kids a whole blended family. You're not hurting me by saying you're not gonna let me see
Yeah,
my kids. You're hurting yourself
that's
and
a
you're hurting the
problem,
kids.
man.
And then you're adding the government
That's
into
a
it.
problem.
But with all due respect, there's people that say you're not hurting me, but they be yelling like they get animated, but they really hurt. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like it hurts. It hurts. And you can move on and have other kids and all that. But in the back of your mind, you say, damn, that was messed up.
If it don't hurt you,
we'll agree to
if it doesn't hurt you as a man, honestly, you probably shouldn't be going off to build another family.
Mm-hmm.
In my personal opinion, if you're able to detach that easily, then you probably shouldn't be out here going to get another chick. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of of the mind that I'm not sure that men that wasn't able to pick effectively the first time should go out and be able to go and have another kid.
Right.
Exactly.
Why not?
That's my personal opinion. Because I'm tired of seeing. Because see, the other side of that is, why is these? Because yes, you know me, I'm a huge advocate for holding women accountable for the guys that they pick. But it's a lot of guys that's not doing some self-reflection, that's just having a bunch of fucking kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how is these niggas going out here and getting another chick pregnant? And so I think that that's a problem.
Because the other girl didn't let him see his kids, so I'm gonna make other kids. That's what he said down here. He said that's not no way to think, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I just think that listen, my thing is, there's just too many fucking kids running around out here. They look stupid as fuck. And I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all retard kids running around.
and you know what? I'm tired of y'all using abortion for honestly, birth control too.
I'm tired of these autistic fucking kids running around.
Abortion, yeah.
And wow. I'm tired of these autistic kids running around. And niggas is just running around having a bunch of kids. I'm not a fan of that personally. So
contaminating the women, man.
It's so many crazy kids out here. But to go back to the conversation about men wanting to see women fail or going back home, me personally, I'm gonna break it down from two different lenses. I would like to see y'all go back home, and I don't really want most of y'all to get no more benefits. I'm cool if most of y'all don't get no benefits, because now it's gonna be natural selection. I think that if we completely started to wean people off, if they said, all right, once we get these benefits back over the next year, most of these benefits is going away. 95% of most benefits is going away. Women would pick better men to have children with. They would be very careful of the men that they decided to have children with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that what this has proved is that women need men more than ever. Because now I see them getting desperate. And so when y'all was saying all of this shit, see, what we didn't know was how many people was on government food stamps and how many people was going to be complaining. And now that we know that it's 42 million fucking people, which is more than 10% of the population in the United States. It's only 350 million people in the United States of America. And if 42 million people, which is what, between 10 and 15% of the entire population, that's a fucking problem. But see, we didn't know that y'all was being subsidized as much as y'all were. But now that we know, and see, it ain't just black women. It's a lot of snow bunnies. It's a lot of Hispanics. It's a lot of women that's getting food stamps. And, it's a lot of them finessing the system also. And so it's a lot of stuff going on. And now I think that people would be a lot more mindful of who they decided to have children with. If they had to wing that shit on their own, if they was to wind up breaking up, I think more people would be married. And the problem is that the government is our daddies. Mm-hmm. And that's why they whining, because when daddies start taking away your toys, that's when you start crying and complaining. So I don't think that most men want to see women fail, but I do think that I don't think they want to. I think that they pointing and laughing though.
It's a necessary evil, I think. It has to happen. Yeah. Something has to crash, right? Something has to explode to fix it.
So Anton, so you believe, like, let's say hypothetically the government just take away just child support, like Men don't have to pay no child support or anything. You think women would choose wisely who to have kids with as well? Like if they did that?
No, I
I don't think it would change at all.
Unfortunately,
not the hustling ones.
Unfortunately, I think that would create a world of irresponsible men, even though I'm not a fan of what happens in child support court.
Right.
I think niggas would be out of fucking control at that point.
Yeah,
And I don't think it'll be all guys. I think it will be a certain group of guys that would just be out here on some crazy stuff.
Yeah, you can't do
And
that.
so it would be good as far as forcing women to pick better men, but then it would be bad for a lot of guys that is out here just recklessly having a bunch of kids.
But don't you think that women would actually, once that happens, they'd be like, okay, let me be careful who I sleep with. So the men might be a certain way, but if they can't get the box from the women, I think that might actually be helpful because the women would probably.
The problem isn't the child support. The problem is the fact that, okay, how do you get guys to start participating in their children's lives that don't want to be a part of it? That's the problem.
Right.
It's not the guys that want to participate. It's the guys that don't want to participate.
But not many guys don't want to participate. Like all my guy friends that I know that aren't with their baby mothers, they want to be in the kid's life. I don't know one guy around me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I know a few niggas.
Yeah, but I think
I don't think it's most guys.
No, it's not.
There are some guys. I don't think you do away with it completely. I do think that you minimize who you implement it on. If guys are effectively participating in their children's lives, I don't think that those are the type of guys that you put on child support. Right. The problem is that we leverage child support to subsidize a woman's lifestyle instead of actually using it for the child.
Yeah,
that's the real problem.
Yeah,
what is the cost of a kid, right?
That's
so that's what we really need to have a conversation. All of this shit just need to be torn down. Social services need to be revamped. Healthcare need to be revamped. Family court laws need to be revamped. All of that shit need to be revamped. And so it needs to be redone completely. I don't think that child support should be based off of a man's income at all.
What should it be based on?
At that time, most men only pay $2.54.
It should be based off of what the needs is of the child.
Exactly.
So that means that the mother
actually
come too. That's what you're saying.
I've never heard of a child deserving a privileged life. I think that a child deserves the minimum, and then what it is that you need to make sure that they have that exceptional life. You pour into that. That's not something that you should make somebody else do.
You're talking about if you're wealthy.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't care how much money you make. You shouldn't base it off of no man's income.
But that's the thing. They use child support for failed relationships instead of absent father.
Because like going back to what you were saying, Anton, like I don't honestly, as a man, I don't want to see women fail. Like I don't want to see that. But like I do want y'all to go back home and let it be how it was when men was kind of running the household because things was more structured.
But here's the other side of that, and this is my personal opinion. Natural selection. I think that there will be more men with multiple women, and it would be the survival of the greatest. And I think that a lot of niggas wouldn't. I just think that it will be a lot of failures. Come on, man. Let's be for real. How many of y'all could actually raise a family? How many of y'all really think y'all built for that?
I could raise a family. Oh, by myself?
I think you can. I think that there are guys that's out there.
Yeah, I'm built for it.
I don't think
having a family is a different beast.
But I'm raising a family now.
Listen, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm saying in general.
You're saying on their own without going 50-50 situation.
Listen, I got one
in
daughter.
their state right now.
I will tell you, I just came from the game with her. It's hard as hell. For one, it's hard as hell. Like hard, bro. And you know, I just think that people winging it every day.
So my daughter just had a garbage truck hit her car. She called me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she going to court.
Well, really,
because you never stop being a father.
Oh, hell
I
no.
don't care if they're 21,
Never.
22, 18, 29.
Yeah.
You never stop being a father.
That's a lifetime.
Yeah, so I don't really think we having those type of conversations.
Yeah.
Personally.
Listen, women, y'all are very smart. Y'all know them no good niggas, and they look good, and they, you know what I'm saying, they had a bulge and all that shit, and you want to get with them, and then he gave you a baby, and it's the same scenario. You did that. It's your fault.
Wait, can I ask a question? Do you really think that they're going to go through with it, considering the holiday seasons are right around the corner? These big corporations are depending on people to go out and spend. Do you really think they're going to cut it? Like, what's your opinion, your professional opinion? Yeah, for real? We've gone through this before.
Yes. As someone who's worked for the government before and that's been through a furlough, they won't turn it back on just because.
No, I think they're gonna have a deal about 2 more days.
I think so. Yeah.
They're gonna have a deal on 2 more days. Now maybe another week at the most.
I wouldn't bank on it.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would they?
Well, personally, like I'm a government employee, and I recently researched about the last time, because I was in the military when they closed it down for about 35 days, and right now I work as a air traffic trainee, so I work at in air traffic control.
You about to get money. I see you, big dog.
Thank you.
How is he gonna get money?
Air traffic controllers bank, bro.
Bro, they make a lot of money, bro.
And now I'm saying with them cutting the jobs, I'm not.
The air traffic.
Well, not air traffic.
Controllers.
You're essential to public safety, so your job is secure, but you still have to work without pay. So So I was basically looking at the last government shutdown they did, and really, they didn't really open anything up until maybe controllers started putting sick leave or leave off. And so that's gonna delay major airlines. It's gonna delay all this kind of thing. So their hands are tied and they have to make a decision. So I believe that's how it's gonna play out. Usually it's gonna be people in Miami Center and then New York, and then and then after that they got to do something. So
it's the big major cities. That's what it is. Because I used to work for DHS back when that big shutdown happened too, and when you tie enough people's hands, they go, all right, fine, we got to do something.
Yeah, but they're not. Yeah, but you got it all wrong. They're saying that you should keep working without pay because you're true patriots and you're true Americans. That's what they're saying.
Well, personally,
that's the new rap now. That
personally,
do it as a true American. You don't have to get paid. You should do it for the love of the country. That's going to be the next line. It's coming out now. The Republicans are saying you should.
Where are we hearing this, Shampoo? Where are we hearing this?
I heard it creeping out. It's creeping out. Be a true American.
It's low for that.
Being a true American is working for money. That's what it is. That's being a true American.
I think that
is not expecting a check because you work for the government. You're supposed to do it for the love of the country. That's what they're going to be saying. Trust me.
The smartest women will pair with the best men that they can pair with.
Yes.
The smartest women, if they have paid attention over the last 3, 4, 5 years, hopefully they have learned their lesson and they decided, from layoffs and we learned this shit. The pandemic buffered y'all because there was so much money flowing around just because y'all was getting laid off. It kind of buffered everything. We learned it in 2008 that the people that was affected the most was women, right? When it comes to layoffs, when it comes to all of that stuff. It's happening again, but now it's a reality check. And the smartest women will actually make the adjustment and say, you know what? Even if I am working, I'm not trying to do this by myself. All of the 50-50 conversation went away. Now I see women that's like, you know what? I'll take 50-50. It's a lot of women you know what? I'm going to take 50-50.
Shoot.
And so, and not only that, the ones that are grinding, they tired. It's all over.
Well, that's how. That's pretty much how my wife. I've been with my wife. We've been 30 years in. We've been doing it half and half, and you know what I'm saying? We went out to dinner tonight. She take care of the bill. It's like it works for us. I'm not saying for everybody else. The 50-50 thing I like.
Occasionally you gotta let her dip her feet in the water though, Shampoo.
Dip her feet in the water how?
Like you gotta let them.
She can't do
almost
nothing.
like okay, it's I call it recalibrating the relationship. All right. And what recalibrating the relationship is letting them touch grass a little bit, or letting them hang out. Okay, I'm gonna explain it to you.
All right.
It's like letting them hang out with their friends a little bit.
I don't like it.
And let me tell you what it does. They get to see how their friends suffer, right? They get to see what these women are really going through. They get to see, why certain women become big backs, because they tired. You know what I'm saying? And they can't dedicate themselves to other things that maybe they are dealing with. You gotta let them like go a month without getting no allowance or some shit like that. Hey, we laid off, but don't punish her. You gotta create a scenario to make it seem like, hey, we short this month or something, right? You just gotta pretend or something, come up with something.
Oh man,
what it does is it recalibrates things, because it shows them a reality. Because a lot of times women get caught up in complacency. They just used to it. And so you got to kind of shock them. You got to kind of give them that ice bath, that virtual ice bath, and help them and make sure that they remember where they at and where they come from.
Well, that'll probably work for a woman that's less accomplished.
It worked for all of them.
I don't know, man. I know
it worked for all of them.
Well, listen. My wife is from Spanish Harlem and those places like that. Beautiful woman, clean cut and everything. But when I met her, I enhanced her life. You know what I'm saying? I
know, but again, you could create a monster, right? We create monsters every day.
That's
so
true.
What you gotta let them do is like you gotta let them go like stay with their mama for a second or something, See how they live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you want to go back to that shoebox, bitch? I do that sometimes.
Suggest back to 169th in Amsterdam. 169th in Amsterdam.
You want to
go back and eat the beans out the can?
Yeah, like suggest that they go visit like a poor family member from a different state or something. Make them stay there for like a week.
You're a cold dude, brother.
But you just do it every few years, like every 2 or 3 years.
It's like a boot camp. Anton's
give them an ice bucket challenge.
A tune-up. It's like a dude that abuses his wife. Like if he don't do it no more, all of a sudden, he talk loud and she might think he do it again.
So when she come back, it's gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so appreciative.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
He's right.
No, seriously, I'm telling you, like, there's different ways to go about recalibrating your girl, but you just gotta help them to remember where they came from.
I agree with you when you say don't let them get too comfortable. That is true. That is true.
You still or bring another girl around.
Ideal.
And just hang out with. But she gotta be bad as fuck. She gotta be bad as fuck. You bring another chick around that's bad as fuck. Oh, that's just my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? We just
they not gonna go for that.
They go for it. They go for it.
I bring another girl around. Like she gotta be ugly. She can't be looking good.
No. She gotta be bad. And what happens is they're gonna start making adjustments again. Next thing you know, they in the gym 4 days a week.
That behavior change.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's just like women that get divorced. They get in shape and they do all that.
I coach guys on this all the time. I tell them in order to recalibrate. Like, don't y'all see y'all problem is y'all go in, y'all keep trying to chastise them, communicate with them. You keep negotiating and shit. Never negotiate, bro. Don't negotiate with terrorists. Like, when they start getting out of hand, you gotta stay strong, bro. And a lot of you niggas break for pussy. Like they know the secret weapon. They know you niggas is gonna fall for it, and so you break. But you gotta stand tall on. You gotta stand 10 toes down on that shit. And
no matter what she's wearing, no matter what she's wearing.
Yeah, eventually they like don't give in, bro. Don't give in.
Cause they'll put on some clothes, boy.
Somebody said, "Oh, I just caught this comment. This is great. We about to read super chats. Who is Anton Daniels? Yo mama, nigga. I will get your mama in order. I promise to God, nigga, your mama will be so good to your father after they come back home.
Let him know, Anton.
M6414. I promise on everything, nigga. I could fix every woman in your household. Every woman, nigga, I can get you out of your mama's basement. I promise to God.
I'm dead.
Well, on that
Not
note,
the basement.
let's get to super chat.
Get your mother pregnant.
Let's get to super
chat.
chat.
I could try.
That's right. I'll try with you.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
You get the front and I get the back.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
We be tearing
London
that
Bridge.
Cheese on bread. Okay, super chat. Julian.
Shampoo, shame on you.
Julian says Ransom is a simp. The man says shampoo is a fool. Hey Molly. Molly says, why do these men act like they aren't on EBT and government aid too? Equal Opportunity Smoke says 67% of SNAP is women, 36% is men. They want it to be strong and independent. Y'all gotta eat that. And men shouldn't have to fight for custody at all. Jaquin Rice says, Jess, the patriarchy argument is an apex fallacy. These men on the panel have nothing to do with those laws. Jaquin Rice again says, Jess is getting cooked. No man should have to fight his baby mama to see his kid. This is a terrible mindset, and it excuses bitter baby mama behavior. David Christ said, Q DM'd you panel. We talked on the phone before when I was in Texas. Anton, she/her, Lawrence Coward, Rebecca Marino, Newt Movado, and the others.
He said my full name, my government name.
Oh, if you haven't been on a panel before, you have to DM me again. It's a lot. John says, translate. Oh, I skipped one. TJ Ship says, women hate the father more than they love kids. CGA. John says, translation, avoid black women. Zero Fallout 1 says, Kentucky did 50-50 of the bat and low, and behold, the divorce rate dropped to 25%. Now, Texas has an anti-alienation law. Guess who's mad about it? Barley says, shampoo looks like you, every 80s basketball player. Like you look like every 80s basketball player. Captain Exec says, shout out to Cap. It has been a long time, Cap. Congrats on all this success. Anton, hey Q, looks like a more organized fight club up here tonight from Hong Kong. Bag chases mount up. No, this is definitely far from Fight Club. Okay, shout out to you. Thank you for the $100, Cap. Jaquin says, Anton is right, and that's the problem. A man doesn't even have to be a deadbeat to get put on child support. That's wild. J Pitt City says, all my dudes' baby mothers only put them on child support once they were in a new relationships out of spite. Nasty work getting the giver involved. Ron D, shout out to the 100 ball. Thank you so much. Proud Bunny Hopper, Big Han. Thank you again, Ron D. Oh, is that Big Hannah? That might be Hannah Man sending her $100. Okay, and Dubian says, Q, quit saying my name again. Huh?
Q, quit.
Oh. Quitty say my name again? Dubian? Is that hopefully I said it right. Now, shout out to everybody. Thank you for the super chats. We do appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like button, okay? And support the people that's on the panels, okay? Go follow them on their social media. And shout out to Ron and Cap for both sending us $100 each. But let's get to the next comment. This went down a whole different path. Okay, now let's get to older men. What these men have presented and created in today's society.
Nowadays, a lot of people like to blame the YNs for how they behaving nowadays. But I'm gonna honestly tell y'all the truth. A lot of them, they don't know no better. And the real problem is them generation of men before us. You feel me? The generation of old. Them niggas is the real problem. And let me explain why. some people will look at society and like, damn, look at what it's become. But to be honest, to you men of old, y'all the ones that left us this situation. Y'all the ones left us with the grievances of our aunties or these women or y'all daughters and shit like that for us to deal with all this trauma and all this unmet love that they had out here because of y'all niggas. And instead of you coming back to try to build and make shit right, y'all motherfuckers went on and started a whole new family, didn't even think about the family that you once created. Or a lot of you older niggas had families across towns and you wasn't being honorable by the first wife. And then I understand sometimes y'all niggas felt like happy wife, happy life, but at the same time, you a man. You supposed to set the fucking tone, and I get it. A lot of y'all niggas wanted to just pay bills and throw the money in the face. But guess what? Sometimes these women needed more than just the money. They needed for them to have a safe space. They needed to be able to communicate. They needed to be able to be vulnerable with you niggas. But a lot of y'all niggas dismiss that shit because you feel like, I'm the man, do as I say, do, and this, I'm a dictatorship type shit, man. You niggas was weird as fuck. And this is why the women nowadays, they don't be needing y'all money and shit because y'all niggas didn't lead in a certain type of way, in a certain type of capacity. That's why the shit is kind of fucked up. So I blame you older ass niggas because a lot of y'all washed up ass niggas wasn't doing y'all job by us. Even as us, as y'all sons, as y'all grandchildren, as y'all motherfucking wives and daughters and shit like that. Y'all didn't do right. So when we come back and y'all talking about why society or the way the fuck it is, y'all niggas was in charge first.
Oh, Teo, what you got to say about that, Teo? Talking to you.
Shampoo. What you got to say about that? Oh.
He's
talking Teo too.
He's an ignorant nigga. That's what he is. Ignorant.
I actually agree, but for a different reason. Because I do agree that the older cats didn't lead the way they were supposed to, but like there used to be like for our grandfathers, right? There used to be like a rite of passage. Like anybody can't just start a family. And I mean, you really have to think about it. You had like shampoo age people that used to be on a corner with a boombox singing to girls, and it's like 4 other niggas that never hit singing right along with them. And it's like we went from that, right? And we are basically like the product of that. And none of the women respect us. They don't give a fuck about us. The government is basically their man. So it's just like, I do blame the fathers, but not necessarily in the way like I feel like it should have been not, again, I mean, it's similar to what Anton said. Not a lot of people should be having kids, but like niggas was not running a tight ship. You had women introducing the government into your household, and as a man, when you're supposed to put your foot down and say, "This is my household," you niggas just allowed it, right? And then you started begging the women to let you in, which goes back to, again, you niggas begging women to let you see the kid. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand. Going back to what this guy said on the tape, he's talking about his own personal life. Older people gave young people everything. They gave them Michael Jackson to this. If anything, young people didn't give us nothing. They not giving nobody nothing today. They not giving nobody anything today. Old people.
What Michael Jackson got to do with this?
That's what old people. I'm talking about old people. You go to Aretha Franklin.
But even with the old people though, I'm confused. Shampoo.
Let me just deal with what the guy said on the clip. He's talking about the people in his life. My life was fabulous. All my friends' lives was fabulous. I don't know what that nigga talking about.
Shampoo, you can't say it's just his life because
hang on, I looked up to my father, my mother, my grandfather. He had 5 houses in Barbados. Like these are the people I looked up. I don't know who he was looking up at. I know he probably had one of them chutes that you put the garbage in the hallway. That's how he grew up. I know. with the
Because a lot of old heads,
and all that.
I came across, man, they led, like they had structure for real. I feel like it's
Man, I had so much structure in my life growing up. Like, you
it's
crazy.
more this new like generation that's more like the simps, letting them do whatever they want. Like, come on, bro.
I feel like the grandfathers have structure, but I mean, I do agree with dude.
They had structure, but they didn't have no money. Listen. There's a lot of black men, older men that got structure, but they didn't have shit.
Right.
But our generation has more money than our parents did.
Listen, but when the kids look at you and they go, my father had structure, you know what I'm saying? I knew my father had structure and everything. But in the back of their mind, they say, he had all that structure and he didn't have shit. Kids are very materialistic.
I feel like that's the actual problem, though.
What's the problem?
Because you looking at your parent or your grandparents as though that they have structure, but they don't have money. But the basis of your life should be structure and discipline, not whether you have money or not.
It should be both. You don't have to trade it.
No, it shouldn't be both. The money should not be the base of your life. The structure and discipline should be the base of your life.
Money absolutely matters.
We're not saying money doesn't matter. We're saying the base, the actual OS of your foundation should be structure and discipline, not money.
Structure, discipline, and
it's not money. For me, I don't think money needs to be part of the structure of your life.
Well, you're the only person that thinks that. Because that structure and discipline gets you money.
It does.
Right. So there's no need for you to say money is the foundation of your life.
It's the results of the structure. And
money
the
comes and goes.
Yeah.
Money comes and goes because you buy stuff. That's the structure in life.
Even if you don't buy stuff, money comes and goes. Your dollar yesterday that you had is not going to be worth the same tomorrow, whether you spend it or not.
Yeah, but I don't care about tomorrow. I'm talking about today.
I think Teo's saying. I think he's saying that stuff doesn't cost money. Like it ultimately, the structure and the discipline, like it ultimately can get you money, but I don't think it costs money.
Right.
Because we're not saying it should cost money, but we're saying it should be in addition to.
Yeah,
it's definitely in addition to, but you got to start somewhere. Because you don't start from the bottom unless you're one of those lucky 1%ers that have money from the jump. But if you don't got it, you got to start somewhere with structure and discipline.
That guy was blaming people my age and older because of how he was raised. I don't got nothing to do with that roach. I ain't got nothing to do with him.
I disagree, and that's part of the issue that I have when I come on this panel, because a lot of y'all think subjectively and not objectively. I understand you want to tie a situation into you personally, but they're talking about the general senses of things. Oh, I know this person. I know that. Okay, but we're talking about the masses. And according to what he said, I believe that to be true. He had some really great statements in the things that he was saying. And it did boil down to, can I get to it, Dad?
I don't think you can get to it.
Yeah, I was just about to get back. I was just about to tie it in. But some of the things I thought he had a valid point on is that you can have discipline and structure, but that's not all that women need. And I think sometimes women get neglected because we miss a whole nother side of that y'all think we just need money, provision, but also we need to feel emotionally safe with you as well. A lot of y'all may disagree, but when we have those things in a relationship or in a marriage, we typically thrive and we're better wives and we're better partners. Like he said, men set the tone. Women are set to receive. And we take what y'all give and we multiply that. So if you're not seeding into your woman some good things and then y'all be up in arms about the treatment that you get, you need to look at yourself as a man and say, damn, am I really feeding into my woman the way that I should? And a lot of times, y'all not.
Or am I feeding it to the wrong woman?
I think some of that is just fluff. Like women receive and they multiply. That's that.
Wait, that's a bar.
No, we do multiply what y'all give us. Women are receivers.
Y'all just miss it. Or are we feeding into the wrong woman?
That's right.
Y'all missed that part.
She created the perfect man in what he was doing, and it still wasn't enough for that woman. So he needs
a lot of guys like that go full throttle, and
Yep.
that shit is not enough.
No, it's not enough.
It is not enough.
Never satisfied.
And she's talking shit on that. And she talking shit to you. I've seen that. I've seen men break their back to take care of a woman just because he's attracted to her, loves or whatever, infatuated, whatever. And she'll talk shit to him. She won't embrace it. She want to push it away.
Well, that's part of the issue because you're not asking that woman, is that what she needs? Oftentimes, you may give us something that has a little value to me, or that's not what I need. So if you're pointing to me something that is not applicable to me, it might be good for the other woman, but that might not be how I thrive. So you need to give people, I want to say like learn their love languages and the things that make them. For example, you might like to give gifts, right? But I might like acts of service. So you keep giving me gifts. I'm pouring into this woman. I keep buying her all of these expensive things, but she really just want quality time with me.
That's just being picky, Jess. I'm gonna be real.
That's not being picky, but at the end of the day, if a woman felt like, okay, every time I'm gonna get him some poo nanny, because that's what he want, but you really just want to be held that night. Y'all get the point that I'm trying to make. That sometimes it ain't about what you think that person should have. You should ask that person, what is it you want? What is it you need?
Wait. Hold on.
I don't know. We off topic.
Wait. What's the Punani example?
He just wants to be held. He don't want punani that night.
I was just saying that to say that sometimes you think by giving a man vagina is all that he needs and he wants, but a man wants to feel like a man. He wants to feel cherished. He wants to feel he wants to be respected. Just giving a man punani that don't mean nothing. But to me, that might be what you need because I'm deeming that. But you want more than that.
That's true.
So that's the point I'm trying to make, Anton.
I know what you're saying right now.
Like, what you think? Like, we need more as in what besides?
Men want respect.
Okay.
Y'all want to be needed, cherished. So if I'm just giving you some ussy because I feel like that's all you need, that's all you want, and I'm neglecting these other areas.
But you nutted too.
I feel where you're coming from.
Or did we forget that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm making an assumption based off of what I feel, what I think you want, and what you need, instead of saying, okay, what are these areas that I could be better and what could I give?
But when we talking about like a man providing, giving, like breaking his back to make sure she fed, make sure she got a roof over her head, and she still.
And women don't break their back either. And one could argue women do way more brunt of the work than men do. Men had a luxury, and that's if you paying all the bills. Because now a woman is paying half the rent, and she's still swinging from the chandelier. She gotta look right. If not, you gonna go cheat on her. She gotta take care of the kids, doing the brunt work of that, and you just get to go home and kick your toes up.
Sounds so stressful.
One thing,
every sentence.
So I mean, let's keep it a buck on that.
Every other sentence, she's right.
And he only got to pay half.
No,
I don't even know what we're talking about because I thought we was talking about the discipline and how the men of yesterday feel. We talking about punani.
We're talking about the good points that he made in his message, saying that it's not always about money and the things that you can give to a woman. That she needs other things. She needs to feel safe with you.
But he have money.
Hold on. If it gets this complicated, it's time to go ahead and cut your losses.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it gets this complicated to where
it's not even that complex though.
It is because like
it felt
I don't know.
Kind of too much, really.
I know that there's more advanced men out here than I am. Like y'all the T-1000s. I get it. Like y'all truly are the liquid metal Terminator motherfuckers. God bless you niggas that's looking to go and understand love languages. And y'all really trying to figure it out, and you want to understand her emotional buttons.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she writing niggas in jail. I mean, you doing all that backflip and shit, and she writing something doing 20 years that's never coming home. It's crazy.
No, seriously, what's the honestly, issue? Like I am an older model Neanderthal. I am, bro. Like. If you just be quiet, I'm cool with that. Like I don't even need to talk to you like that. Like have y'all been on Twitter, X formerly known as Twitter? You know how they got a word limit like a character limit on that
Yeah,
shit.
I think I have it. Or they
We
got
need to put that on women, bro. Like, honest to God, bro. Seriously, man, because it's too much. It's not that deep. Hey, do you want to just like chill?
Yeah, it
Or
shouldn't be
you
that
know,
much
is it time to
effort.
go home? You know what I'm saying? You might need to go home tonight. Because I can't all of that love language shit, I don't give a fuck about that stuff, bro.
But what if your woman says she don't give a fuck about what you need?
Then it's time
That's
to go.
cool.
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Mm.
No, you're
I
not.
can get another you.
But that's not the point that we're making, though, Anton. She can go get another man, especially if she's looking like something.
She can't get another me.
Wow, you gonna take her arms off?
She can't get another me. And listen, and here's my thing. I've always had one rule. I will never ever look, you're never gonna hold that over my head. I will never stop you from leaving.
They don't like that.
If we gonna go tit for tat, you're gonna lose. She can go. I think what y'all don't understand is that I don't give a fuck. Like, if you're here, awesome. If you're not, I can get two of you tomorrow.
But why keep saying that though? And not all women are replaceable. There are some women out there who are just not replaceable.
Well, he's saying that you should act like they are, because that's
no. I'll make you feel good, but don't listen. The one thing that you don't ever fucking threaten that you're gonna go, because I will open the door for you. Don't never threaten that you're gonna find another nigga. Go get him.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I'm gonna just tell you, and this is one thing that I'm standing on this, and this is a honest to God truth. When you walk out the door, you cannot come back. So be very careful with your words and be very careful with your actions. And I'm cool with that. Like, if you feel as though it's a better me, then I'm all for it, my nigga.
But Anton, your situation is different. Not every woman has the luxury. I mean, we're gonna keep it a bean here.
No. Every man need to be standing on this shit. This is not an Anton specific thing.
But your situation is different.
Let me just say something.
What was you gonna say about the luxury? What was you gonna say, Jess, about the luxury?
Listen, I'm not that special.
It's different.
Nobody is so special to where this shouldn't be applicable to. For every man, you should already be doing the best that you can to be the best version of yourself. If if y'all niggas feel as though you have to convince her that you're the best man for her, you not him. The reason why you gonna be him to somebody else. So what I'm trying to help y'all to understand is, by the time you try to convince her, she already gone mentally. Because if you give her that one up on you, it's gonna be forever gone. I'm of the ilk to where I believe that in order for a relationship to be great, she has to like you more than you like her. She has to like you more than you like her. If you like her more than she like you, from the very beginning, if you go up to her and you say, "You're my dream girl," you lost.
Yeah, you can't.
You lost.
That's true.
You lost.
I think that's
Somebody
true.
said Anton gonna keep you single. No, I'm gonna keep you married, my nigga. I'm gonna keep you.
Anton will keep you single.
I'm going to listen. I'm going to keep you in a great relationship. That's what I'm gonna do, because a lot of y'all are hate loving y'all chicks because you hate the fact that she is who she is, but you sticking around with her because you still got to raise the kids. So you can do it. You can keep doing it y'all way and fit, because y'all way failing anyway. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Why y'all acting like I don't have the blueprint? Like y'all niggas is failing 10 times over. Y'all hate y'all baby mamas, nigga.
Damn.
And the reason why Anton is right in a certain way is because there's a case where this Indian guy in Queens, his wife wanted a divorce from him. They got 2 kids and she wanted a divorce. Happens all the time. This guy wasn't having it, stalked her, knew when she was taking their kids to school, went in the house, hid in the house, till she came back home from dropping the kids off, killed her with cyanide because she wanted a divorce.
Niggas be cracking out all the time.
Now,
Every
if he
day.
was acting like
I promise y'all, I promise you. I
Right.
promise you will be okay. Because very rarely, it almost never happens that a woman levels up above you, bro.
To speak on the men and structure thing, I just feel like, you know, we live nowadays where like men find it like they find it cool to where you move in with a woman and you're trying to use her to I guess help your lifestyle to maintain your lifestyle. So it's just I don't know where we've gotten and why that has been normalized, because I feel like the father should have raised the men to stand on your own 2 feet. Like, I know this at like 15 years ago. I met one dude, and you know, his girl had more money than him. His girl was a doctor back then, and they were supposed to get married and things of that nature. And he called it off. And you know, I'm listening to conversations here and there, and I hear him talking. And he said that, you know, she would have moved in with him to in a place where he could afford. And back then, it didn't make any sense to me because she has a nice ass house. Y'all can move in together, blah 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 blah. But when I'm looking back at it at an older age, it's like, this is what I could afford as a man. I'm not giving up my duty as a man. And basically, he didn't want to, I guess, move in with her and try to keep up a lifestyle that he knows he can't afford. But also, the flip side is he wasn't willing to submit to whatever thing he had going on. And that's why he called it off.
Why? Well, why couldn't he just? She's a doctor. Why he wouldn't just submit to her? But
she would resent him for it.
That doesn't work.
She would resent him for it.
You know who's playing a position. Just a little off topic. Well, not really off topic. Nicki Minaj's husband plays his position better than anybody I've ever seen.
What's Nicki Minaj's husband's name?
I don't know his name.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
The one that went to jail.
Exactly.
He don't give a fuck if I know his name or not. He don't care.
Yeah, he's a house husband. Of course, he's playing his role.
Would you be Nicki Minaj's husband?
Oh, he's not only a house husband, he keeps her in check at the same time. A house husband just sit there and say, "What you want me to do, baby?"
How does he keep Nicki in check?
I don't think he's checking.
How?
I don't know how he does. He got her.
So you can't say he keeps her in check.
He said he got me in check. She says he got me in check. She said it on. She said out her own mouth.
Who?
What you talking about? She said out her own mouth. Nicki Minaj said, "My husband got me in check."
What leverage does her husband have on her?
Of course she has.
What?
What leverage does her husband have on her?
He might got a big dick.
Nah, for real though. That plays a big part. That plays a big part.
He might got a huge cock, my brother.
What she wants to do, she's ranting on something.
And he might slap her up around it. He might slap her around a little bit. He might do both of those things.
You got it. All I'm saying is, yeah, we got YNs or just men in general trying to use women to, I guess, live a normal lifestyle, and it should be taught that stand on your own 2 feet. Yeah, exactly. Handle what you can handle, and if it's too much for you, if you can't step up to it, hey, leave it alone.
But that goes back to what you were saying though. Like when did that start? Because the 50s, 60s, maybe 70s men.
Well, hold on, because we're gonna come to that in the next subject. For the next 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, do y'all think that older dudes are responsible for the culture and the YNs, the bad parts of the culture?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yes. If we're gonna say men set the standard and men are responsible, then yes, men have to be accountable for that.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, but who's
So
raising them?
y'all said no or yes?
I say yes.
No.
No,
I think
they're not raising them. They're not raising these kids.
I said the older generation.
No.
Like,
the older generation again. Okay, so
Well, how old are we talking about?
No, who is responsible?
Society.
No,
how old are we talking about?
I think that, like what he was saying, like I guess it's been a gap or a space when men kind of wanted to move in with the woman, and now the one. I don't know. It's just kind of weird because I feel like before men stood on their one, but it was like an era when men just gotten like irresponsible and just depended on the woman and just lived with her. If that makes sense, I think it was
men like that. Those are men like that. They're users. Those are men like that. They're old men like that.
But they not teaching like they young bulls like how to be a man because they bumming.
Every time you watch a Tyler Perry movie, it's about a woman talking about she about to kick the dude out her house. It don't make any sense.
All black shows is like that. My wife watches.
It doesn't make any sense. If all black shows are like that, it doesn't make any sense.
It does make sense to make dollars. That people watch that shit. They like it. It makes sense and dollars.
I don't know, but I see a lot more daddies picking up kids from schools these days than mommies. I don't know.
Now
that's because they don't got no job.
That's something new. I never seen so many men waiting online to pick up their babies
because they don't work and the women do.
That's crazy.
There's something to it.
I got a question though. Actually,
that's crazy.
I don't understand. I got a question though, but when does it come to like when you talk about the older generation? Because I probably consider somebody an OG different from Ransom or from Teo or from Bro here. I'm not sure where that gap was because
Boomers, at least Gen X boomers.
So Gen X and boomers. I don't know. That's a tough gap because I mean I was lucky enough to be raised by some of like my coaches. Because my mom's single mom, she had to go out and hustle and get it, like multiple jobs, and then I had to help take care of the house with like me and my brother. But when I got into high school, I had a lot of role models that were OGs that I call them, and they were coaches and mentors. So that generation embraced me. So,
but it's like the baby boy era. It's a bunch of baby boys, like that era, like homosexuals, like that era. In particular.
Yeah, that era held me up because they knew what it was. We because I think we come from similar cloths, even though I'm a lot younger, but they knew exactly what to do and how to point me in the right direction, even though I think they didn't really have the best direction, but they knew what it was and how to get me to where I needed to be. So it's tough to even figure out like how it's their fault because I don't think it's their fault.
Part of it is like if you look at like some of our ethnic image growing up, I don't think the men actually stood up for it to say we don't want to be portrayed in this manner, right? You have to make it out the hood. Like I promise you, I lived on 69th and Eggleston in Chicago. By all means, like I didn't feel like I had to struggle to make it out the hood. You know what I mean? But there's this ethnic image of black men that is just put out there that no other men back then didn't challenge. Everything you hear people walking down the street, and you be walking down the street, and now they cross the street because they figure, oh, he's probably gonna. But like the men didn't push back against our ethnic image the same way the women aren't pushing back about their ethnic image now. This is why, like, you know, I mean, some of the when they come to who the political people want to appeal to women through, you know what I mean. But like, in to keep it on topic, I feel like again the men just let go of a lot of shit. Like they didn't push back, they didn't fight for their household, not necessarily for their families, but their household. They didn't fight. They just let it happen, and now. You have what you have now.
They went absent. They went absent.
Yeah, that's true.
That kind of created a violent and angry generation for real, though.
Right, but doesn't that go back to what we was talking about before, where, yeah, a lot of those men probably didn't fight because they were probably in a fight for a really long time, and that was a question I was gonna ask for like Shampoo and Anton, like, how long do you fight when everything is cut at the knees for you when you want to go to court and fight for the kids and you want to go and try to see your seed that you created, but everything that's held back to you or that's in front of you is put in front of you to hold you back. Where it's like, yeah, I want to fight and see my kid because, like Hannah said, a lot of the dudes that I know that have kids, most of them want to fight for their kids. You might have one or two that are like, yo, screw it. Like, I'm done because I don't want to have to sit there and have to argue with trying to see my kid. When I go to court and I got to spend this money, I got to miss work. I got to argue back and forth. I'm still not going to get even joint custody or full custody at all when I know the kid is going to be better in my possession or with me in my household. So it's like, I'm not going to get into a fight with somebody or an unfair fight. Like, I'm not going to hop into a ring blindfolded and with my left arm because I'm a righty. That's a fight I'm going to lose every time. So a lot of those men are like, I'm done. I don't want to fight.
What's funny? If I said I'm gonna give you $300,000, but you got to swim through dog shit and human shit to get to it, you'll swim through it. So, but you won't fight. You won't fight to go see your kids. I'm gonna give up, man. Make some. Make $300,000 some other place too. If you can get some other way, make 300,000 some other way. Why
those are two separate scenarios.
Exactly. That doesn't even equate. Those don't equate.
Because when you talk, it washes out. Go ahead, Hannah. Say it again.
I just said at some point in time, some men got to have their peace. If you're fighting with the same woman over and over, and it's been almost a decade, I mean, you just got to wait till the child gets older to see the parents' true colors at that point. Because,
well, wait till that judge die. She can go to court. That's the shit.
I don't think a man should have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to see his kid because a woman can't cooperate. I don't think that's right on the man because he has the money. What if he doesn't have the money? A lot of these dudes don't have the money. If we're being real, it's the 1%ers that got the money that are able to maybe have the chance to fight and win. But if we're being real,
I don't know.
I agree with her though. She's right.
Hannah, he shouldn't pay child support, but the child is living with the mother. The mother has sole custody of the child, has the child all the time, has to pay. And he shouldn't pay nothing.
I agree with her. I agree with her premise. I agree with her premise, but like men shouldn't have to deal with it. But that's your bitch, nigga.
Yeah. You picked it.
That ain't nobody else's hoe but your hoe. Deal with your hoe. Because you not about to have her out here making life miserable for everybody. If that's your kid and that's your dog, you're not about to have your kid out here crashing out to make my kid uncomfortable. Go deal with your hoe. That's how I feel. If that's your girl, go deal with her.
She don't want to deal with her.
I think it depends on the situation.
Fix her. Go get her in line. Go do what you got to do.
Some people can't be fixed.
Now we got to pay for her because that's all we see is a bunch of them on. Now that's why our taxes is messed up. That's why we can't go down in Chicago on the south side no more. Because you couldn't get your chick in line.
And let's be real, a lot of these
go fix your chick.
Just to be associated with the dude. They know.
Go get your chick. Go get your chick. That's your chick. Go get her. You got to
go get her and do what?
Go fix that shit.
Yeah.
So she won't be giving up. See, this is exactly why I disagree with y'all. I think the older dudes absolutely are responsible for what happened today because they're the ones that was the freest. They had the unions, they had the good jobs, they had the jobs you didn't even have to have college for, and they could still get a bag. They said happy wife, happy life. They tricked off. They was dope fiends. They fucked it all over. They made this culture the way that it is today.
Some of us.
They made the culture the way that it is today. And they set the standard and they confirmed it. Not just them, the snow hairs too. The white men, they was the architects of losing control of their household. And so they got finesse first. Black people follow right in their footsteps. And then here we are today.
You're saying it's boomers, mostly boomers? Is it the boomers that were just not responsible?
Gen X's, boomers, all of them. Can't have no control over their household. Let these women bully them. And now here we go. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. Honestly, that's why I see it. So, and now it's just getting exponentially worse. And I'll be damned if I let a girl that I got a kid by tell me what to do.
You know, and I'll be damned if I'm married all these years and I love my wife to death, like just as much as I love my. No, well, I don't love her more than I love myself. I tell you this, I will say, I will tell her, like if we having a little argument, I'm gonna win that shit, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna yell louder, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna say, shut the fuck up. And I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Because you can't physically beat me, so why you talking like you can? I get like that.
Right.
Seriously.
Jesus.
And it's not like it works, but it's the truth. So everything calms down after that.
Okay.
Everything calms down. Not because I'm gonna do something, it's because what I'm saying makes sense. You argue with somebody you can't physically beat. Does that make sense? No.
No.
But they do it anyway.
On that note, let's get to super chats. Don't argue with who you can't beat, y'all.
Yeah.
Mataji said the game is a
Taco
game.
shampoo.
Men just complaining at this point. Bust a move, ninjas. King 2420 SCC says some dudes grew up with no dad. Rondi says shout out to Bumpy Johnson on the panel. Faith Absolute says Proverbs 16. Wait, who's he talking about? Who's Bumpy
Me.
Johnson?
So I'm the old nigga. Everybody
Oh,
old.
I don't know who Bumpy Johnson was anyways. Better is a little with righteousness than
That's
great
my point.
revenues.
I do.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's an old man joke. My bad.
Yeah.
A man's heart devs his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. Telgi says, shampoo, where the conditioner at?
Oh God, the same
Sniper said,
22.
held like a little spoon. Black Mind, Money, and Muscle says, you need to know who you with works. The man with the golden hand says, Jess is womaning again. Stop changing the subject. JaQuinn Rice says, how just turn this into a combo about women? Telgi says, I'm telling you, that door is always open. Raz Q says, hey, Jess, free game for you. The only thing I want from a woman is for her to close her mouth. When I want your opinion, I will give it to you. Molly says, you men can't lead. That's why the youngsters are crashing out. Simple. Haitian Lover says, Q, love your pod. Shampoo is a beta cup. Man up. J Ben says, ain't gonna hold you. Shampoo wild bugging on the Nikki take. You blind to her crashing out on XOG. Not even Meek can tell a cover up story to this mess. Charlie says, I see Will I Am. Derek Jackson on the panel. Which one's Derek Jackson? Which one of y'all is Derek Jackson he's talking about? Black Mind. Oh, never mind. I get what he's saying. Black Mind, Money, and Muscle says a drug dealer boyfriend effed it all up for the average man. Me University has stepped away from Jesus and glamorized nonsense. And shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for sending all your super chats to us. Hit the like button because it is free. Okay. And shout out to you in the chat. But I think this was brought up a little bit earlier. Some of you men can't afford the woman that you want. Okay, here's a little video.
One thing that a lot of men have to accept is that you cannot afford to be with the type of chick you want to be with. If a woman was going out to eat and taking trips and going out the country before she met you, regardless of how she paid for it, if somebody else paid for it, that's her lifestyle. That's the lifestyle that she likes to live. She don't have to come cook and lower her expectations just because you want to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't cooking before she met you, so why she got to cook for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of y'all just cannot accept the fact that the chicks you want are out your league. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some of y'all dudes, like, you keep attracting these broke chicks or these ugly chicks or these chicks with all these kids because you don't qualify for anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, like, you can't humble nobody. Some of these chicks are just out your league. She don't have to change her lifestyle for you.
Damn.
Does anybody agree with her?
No.
I do.
Why do you agree with her, Jess?
I believe there's a lid for every pot. Okay. And typically people are with people who are within their relative attraction level and their social economic status. However, I do think that men have this very what's the word I'm looking for? They try to go after women that they don't necessarily qualify for. One, it could be their pockets can't, I agree with her, their pockets can't sustain her lifestyle. Or two, a lot of men typically have a lot of standards on how they want their woman to look visibly, but a lot of men got booty do. So how are you as a man with booty do?
Wait, yeah, what's that?
When your stomach hang out more than your booty do.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So my thing is, if a lot of men built like Hank Hill have these standards about what women should look like in X, Y, and Z. So I believe you should get you a lid that can fit over your pot instead of trying to make this big old lid trying to fit over this little pot. So I agree
Not
with her.
necessarily. Not
I
necessarily.
mean, you might be that one. You might be that guy who could pull it, who could pull a baddie. But most of the time, that really don't happen like that. And if you are pulling a baddie and you're not really up to par with the other things, it's because you have other things to offer her, such as your wallet.
Well, that's why when like men that's like comedians or singers or whatever, when they get famous, they trade the woman in that they've been with because now they can buy somebody better looking than her. Look at Tracy.
How about they get better options? They upgraded in society. You get different options. You get different women coming to you when you leave your neighborhood, when you leave the city you grew up in. You
proved this point.
Of
you just proved Shampoo point though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You just proved this point.
But if you better yourself, shouldn't you get better?
That's what I'm saying. Why should you stay down with somebody that you was down with from the beginning? Like, if you get out and you see different things, I mean, what's wrong with that? You get different options based off of what's
wrong with it. What's wrong with it is that after a while, when the woman, if you become famous, I'm talking about famous people.
We're talking about famous. Okay.
Famous people with money.
That's not a norm, though, Shampoo. Let's talk about these regular smugglers.
Oh, regular smuggler guys can't. If you're a regular smuggler guy, you can't get somebody that looks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can try, but they just like that woman said. If she's used to a certain lifestyle, she's not gonna be looking at no nigga that ain't got it.
Right, and that's the thing. Won't a baddie disqualify you off the get? Like if you're trying to plan a date. And you're asking her where she want to go, and she says Komodo, and you say Pollo Tropical. There's gonna, he's gonna shut you down right away. So I don't understand unless the guy's lying, or pretending to be something that he's not.
So y'all feel like men are wasting women time by going after them knowing that they cannot afford.
No, you're missing the whole point. That's not even.
I mean, that's kind of what is. That's kind of like.
Nah, just the point. This
But you said like men going after women that they can't afford, they need to stick to where they like can't afford pretty much. But it's just kind of like, how come we can't satisfy that woman in other ways instead of our wallet though?
Because I think that's what she only gonna want you for. If you put it like this, if you're not the looker, okay, first of all, and I'm just being realistic here, if you're not attractive, you're not in any type of physical shape, your pockets ain't X, Y. What incentive does this woman have to be with you? And I'm just looking at it from like a general standpoint. What incentive would she have to be with you? Now, if your pockets is thick, she might be able to look at you.
Even if you ugly.
Facts. But that's because you're offering her something else. You're subsidizing something for something else.
You agree with what I said?
Are we talking about regular looking women or like overly attractive? Like what kind of women are you talking about?
Either or, because I also think that women.
So regular women have like a higher bargaining power than just like regular men. Like I don't understand. Like regular looking women.
I would say to an extent because women can do things to elevate. Women can do things to elevate their look that men can't.
Most women don't even live like an extravagant lifestyle. Most of them are broke. Most of them don't even have like the means to like go to Komodo or whatever it is. They're just trying to improve their lifestyle through men.
I mean,
but a man would marry a broke woman, though.
If you ask a woman, yeah, would you rather be
Right.
Kim K or Oprah? Right?
That's
Well, let
what?
me not even say Kim K.
It's still
It could be some super badass chick that work at, I don't know, Chick-fil-A or Oprah. I can promise you 9 times out of 10, most women will choose to be that badass chick. The reason being is that their beauty can get them into doors, and they don't really give two fucks about money per se. Women care about money, but not in the way like men think women care about money.
A dumb woman would choose that, I think, because money can buy you looks and get you indoors also around certain people.
Yeah, but it's only so much you could do, Q. I mean, it's only
I
if your
know
base
surgeries and it changed women looking like
but if your base ain't that good, the overall finish product ain't gonna be that good.
I would agree with you if like you didn't have like girls that's just graduating college coming into the club, right? It's a different
I
ball
don't
game.
know. Listen, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. 98, 97, 98% of women are regular, bro.
Exactly.
I agree.
Regular.
Most of them are regular. They don't.
97, 98% of women are regular as fuck. I don't care how much makeup they put on. I don't care about none of them. Some of them are slightly above average. Most of them are regular. Most people are regular. This is only applicable to the top 1 to 2% of women. That's it. That's all it's applicable to. None of these other women qualify to have these conversations.
But Anton,
and men
aren't that attractive.
You said what happened?
Men aren't that attractive.
Men don't have to be attractive. Men can have an aura. I'm gonna be honest with you. Men can have an aura about them, a confidence about them, combined with certain other things that get them way above it. Men ain't supposed to be as pretty as women, to be honest.
Exactly.
Do you think most of them have an aura, Anton?
Most of us are bald.
That is a and
we don't want you looking like a left foot either, though.
And got scraggly beards.
I want to push back on Anton.
Damn, shampoo can't you, bro.
Let's say hypothetically, let's play the game, right? Let's say hypothetically that a man and a woman, I don't know how you measure this, but we're gonna play the game. That they're equally attractive, right? He's out of her league. Yeah. If his woman is as equally attractive as, if he is as equally as attractive as his woman, he is way fucking out of her league. Way out of her league.
Yeah.
Just most regular women have more
her value is entirely tied to what she looks like. His value is this and.
Mm-hmm.
But he can still be broke.
I mean, you missing it. Chances are, listen.
Well, help me get on it because I'm lost.
I don't really think you understand what I'm saying, right?
I do think
I'm trying to understand. Help me understand.
Value first is tied to our ability to produce and our confidence to do it. And chances are, if you are a person, not all the time, but chances are, if you're a person that has the ability to produce, you have developed a level of confidence. It just is what it is. It is what it is. And so I've seen the most chill, great personality, slow motion of people. And he wasn't rich. They wasn't rich. They was just doing really well for themselves. And they was getting all of the chicks that they want. All of the chicks that they want. Any of them. And this is what I'm saying. This conversation is applicable to the top 1 to 2% of women. That's fucking it. Because those women get competed for. Like it's levels to this shit.
Well, no, that's not necessarily true, Anton, because there are women who are very average looking, but then they DMs are filled with men who look like left foots, right foot, Flavor Flav. Like, so I mean, these are men who think that they can get.
They're not going. Somebody fucking her, and it ain't the top 1%. And even
Yeah,
if the
but it
top
ain't
one,
somebody who look like a
even
toenail
if it's
either.
the top 1% fucking her, he fucking her and he putting her back on the street. A lot of y'all don't also understand that just because we fuck with y'all don't mean that we trying to keep y'all.
Some women don't want to be kept.
Niggas will fuck anything. They'll fuck the top chick and the bottom chick in the same fucking day and put them back on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We not we not indiscriminate like that. Most guys, they not indiscriminate like that. They'll take the chick that they're in the middle of the bread, and then they'll take the end of the bread.
I think women need to exhibit the hierarchy, but not in a way like the video said per se. Like, for example, if I work my ass off, right? I marry, have a child, raise my child, put her in a good ass school, and then she comes back home, you know, like the man that she wants to marry or see a future with has no ambition, doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. I think women need to exhibit hierarchy in that sense, where you know what she said. Every pot got a lid or whatever you call
Listen,
it.
y'all, listen.
I mean, because I hold on, Anton. I get the aspect of being
let me
socially attractive, biologically attractive. By all means, a tall hood nigga with dreads will fuck your bitch.
Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. You could be 4'9" and fuck everything. Let me tell you something, bro. For all of the guys out there that don't understand the game, let me help you to understand something. No matter where you are in life, you can be broke today. You could be fucking dusty tomorrow. You could be, you know what I'm saying, with 2 pair of pants and 3 shirts. Nigga, you 1 year away from being the top king. You are 1 fucking year away. You 1 year away, nigga. You can focus 100% on yourself. You can then get your money right. You can change your look. You could be fresh as fuck. Nigga, you 1 year away. That's it, bro. You're 1 year away from changing your whole fucking setup. You will be a whole nother man if you focus 100% of your energy on winning. And they can't do that. So don't ever let a woman tell you where you are, bro. You just ain't realize it yet. And a lot of guys just ain't figured that part out, bro. They just ain't figured out that you, bro, whoever you are today, you can be a completely different dude tomorrow. You 1 year away from changing.
Why can't women be like that?
You can have a whole nother job.
Thank you, Shampoo.
I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm just saying, why can't women do that? I'm just asking.
Because
I got a feeling why, but I want to know why you.
Okay, I'm gonna let you answer. Why do you think why? And then I'm gonna tell you why.
I think that I hate to keep going back to it, but I think age got a lot to do with it, man. Women got to strike while they young because after
that's a huge factor.
After a certain time, they lost their window. Their window's gone.
The window to do what?
Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's use a real example. No. Let's use a real example. Melissa Ford will never ever be able to put that genie back in the bottle.
I mean, she's a Catherine hoe, though.
You proving my point. And she's aging. And we get better with age. We 1 year away. We're 1 year away from changing every fucking thing.
How do men get better with age?
Bro, nigga,
it's the nature of things.
You could have been
make more money.
You could have been a fuck up the first 39 years of your life. The first 39 years of your life, you could have been a fuck up. At year 40, nigga, you could be the salt and pepper king.
That's how those famous guys trade their women in. But they all their life they've been like trying to get, I want that girl, I want that bitch, I want that bitch, I want that bitch. Then they get this big contract, and just like Anton said, one year away. Now I'm you think Kevin and I like him, the comedian. What's his name?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. You think he can get was getting women like that?
No, that's why he had Tory. And my thing is, if he didn't have money, he wouldn't have the wife he got now.
But he don't
I mean,
care.
let's keep it a bean.
Hold on. I hate when y'all do that. You can't.
Did you know what Kevin Hart what he looked like before he got money?
Hold on. Y'all can't do that. You can't take away something that somebody worked hard for. That would be like you can't say if you didn't have money, you wouldn't do this. That would be like saying, well, nigga, if you wasn't tall, no, the nigga tall. The nigga got money. It is what it is. Like you
then he wouldn't have married a woman like Tory.
It doesn't matter. You can't take away anything that a person accomplished that adds value into their life and then try to remove it so that you can try to justify your argument and make your point.
Because maybe the money made his personality that he already had come out more. He could spin it that way.
No.
Also, humor goes a long way. Funny guys go a long way.
If you wasn't light skinned, if you wasn't this, like you can literally remove anybody's factor from their life and try to justify it.
That's true.
Whatever the point is, you can't take nothing away from nobody.
And let me
tell you, didn't have money if you wasn't this, if you wasn't that. What the fuck you mean?
So Anton, you think he could have bagged the chick he with now back in the day when he first came out?
I believe that any dude can bag any chick.
Then why didn't he?
Any chick, man.
Why didn't bag her then?
Look,
because
bro,
he was busy focusing on his grind.
Y'all keep trying to make it seem like a nigga with money is the only niggas that's fucking these bad bitches. It's the niggas that ain't got a dime to their name couch surfing on that hoe.
Real shit though.
100%.
It's a nigga that ain't got no money to his name. Go watch Casino. That's the perfect analogy of life. Sam Rawlings had everything, and there was a nigga with a beer belly pimping that hoe right behind his back, and she was bringing him all that nigga money.
And another thing, if you broke or if you just a regular dude and not the most attractive dude, get a pedicure, get a manicure, put on some great cologne. And you know what I'm saying?
Y'all saying that it's
go to the gym.
No, nigga, it was based on a true story. Number one, it wasn't just a movie; it was based on a true story. Right. That's number one, and number two is some niggas in real life that's couch surfing to some of your baddest chicks, nigga.
100%.
And I'll do you one better. Some of these chicks that y'all calling baddie today was getting couch surfed on before they evolved, and somehow somebody pedestalized her, gave her a platform, and now she's famous, and y'all jocking her. Niggas was fucking that chick in the trap.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, that's so and so from whatever." I remember her.
I'll give you another example. Please tell me, because Shampoo was right earlier, and I hate to use this example, but let's just use the example. Tell me how awesome Nicki Minaj's pics were.
I mean, Nicki Minaj was, even before she got enhancements, her face, she still had a beautiful face.
But I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the niggas she picked. Them, all of the niggas that she picked is the same niggas that you find on the corner in Brooklyn.
Right.
That's true. And
these is regular niggas.
Regular dudes.
Petty was with her before she got famous.
These are regular niggas that's just doing irregular shit.
And she's saying, I have enough money to take care of both of us. That's how regular I want you to be. She's not pushing him to be no damn lawyer or nothing. She wants him to sit right there.
These ain't niggas that's billionaires and millionaires and all
I mean,
shit.
is it that, or is it that her options as a wealthy woman are very small?
Shit.
I mean, let's face it.
Thank you, Rebecca.
As well as rich, when the women get wealthier, their options shrink. So they have to choose that regular guy.
Why would they shrink?
Because the guy who's just as wealthy as her is not going for her. The guy who's just as wealthy as her is going for someone that's 20 years younger than her.
Exactly. Most dudes are not up to that level.
Listen. Mayor 963 got it right. That nigga ain't tall or got money.
He's safe though.
And the nigga is a felon.
I said,
ain't tall, ain't got money, and can't lead the state.
And had it.
He's easy to control. He's easy to control.
No, this is what's wrong with y'all. This is what's wrong with y'all. y'all keep trying to downplay a nigga because y'all trying to make it make sense in your mind. It's not a them, it's you, bro. You can have y'all are the y'all. The world is our oyster. You can have any fucking thing you want. It's not because she can control him. It's because these niggas understand the game. They understand the game, bro. They doing it. They just know how to move. Y'all keep thinking that it's not them, bro. It's you.
You think her husband keeps her?
You said what?
I said y'all think her husband keeps her in check.
Yes.
Hell no.
She only reason she said that.
I just don't see how he would keep her in check.
And
I agree with you.
You know what this conversation taught me tonight? It's just got to be in you. It can't. You ain't nothing you can teach it. It's got to be in you. You just gotta feel it. You just gotta understand.
Her options.
But I also realize that translates into success. It translates with women. It translates with money. It translates with everything. Like some niggas gonna get it. Some niggas understand it, and they just know. And it's just like, yo, I'm him. I'm going there. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be successful. I can have any bitch I want if I want her. It's in you. It's literally just got to be in you. Y'all niggas don't even believe that you can do it, bro.
Let's
be lack of confidence.
I don't disagree with Anton. I just feel like within the black community per se, there's too much shoulder rubbing with everybody. And I think women need to establish like discipline in like it doesn't make sense logically. If you went to school, got a law degree, you are legitimately a lawyer in these many states, that you then, after you've accomplished that, got a felon as a baby daddy. After, not even that you had a baby at a young age, it's at your old age, at your old mature age. That doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not taking away from what Anton said with you can get anybody that you want. Trust me, I know. I know niggas and I know. So, but I'm saying that by all means, even though like it's controversial where like there's a lid for every pot, I think women need to, for the men, you should go for whoever's going. You feel me? Like talk to the best one or talk to, but the discipline needs to come from the woman to say like, yo, if I truly see myself like this, then I probably shouldn't, you know.
So you saying men shouldn't have discipline? That see, it always boils back down to the woman. When do y'all actually take accountability?
I'm speaking on a sense of like, if you feel as though my level is here and this, your life should reflect that, but also your choices should also reflect that. But I'm also not taking away from the fact that niggas will go for anything. Niggas are shooters. Shooters will shoot.
Yeah, but my thing is, when y'all go for success for you. Like, you got to do it for you. Don't do it for women. Don't do it because you think that that's what you need in order to qualify for it. Do it for you, and then just continue to develop your character along the way. But man, listen, bro, it's people every day that's fucking on people that you would never
absolutely
believe. So do it for you. When y'all go get these careers, when y'all go become successful, do it because you trying to fulfill your purpose, not because you think that validates you in the eyes of women. That don't mean nothing.
Like what you got is like regular motherfuckers that say, oh, you know, I just like those don't make any sense. Like push that to the side. But like people that actually did go out and accomplish something, your choices should reflect that. That's all I'm saying.
I just think
but you say that when you say women shoot above their station, they're delusional. Now you're telling the men that they can go ahead and shoot above their station and they're confident. So I don't understand.
He's saying that because your shelf life is so short. That's what Anton's saying. Your shelf life.
I think that there are a small segment of women that is just up there. They just up there. Like honestly.
So every other woman is delusional.
Yes.
A lot of them are.
I'm not gonna say every other one. I'm gonna say most.
A good portion of them are.
Most of them are. There's only like, and when I say a small portion, there is a very, very, very small portion of women that's up there, and those women is just they just exceptional. It just is what it is, and most of them you'll probably never see or you never heard of because they got snatched up.
They're married.
It's like you said, Anton, like most ladies, like they really think they're way more special than what they really are. And most of them are normal and just regular, like the rest of us. But they think they're like the cream of the crop at the very top. And it's like, nah, you're regular, just like the most.
Yeah, because
they don't bring anything to the table.
Like you, but
they don't want to cook. They don't want to
been telling them that.
That's a fact.
Come across that
And that's an
dude got
issue.
bread.
That's the issue.
Get back to shampoo. Some of you men give attention to those type of women, and that's why their hair gets so big. Y'all screwing them, taking them on dates, giving them money.
Yeah, because that's they have an endless amount of options.
But they got men. They have men that they have women that are making fortunes. I remember when COVID, they were making fortunes by putting lollipops in their vaginas and wrapping them up and mailing them and sending the dudes for $100 a lollipop.
Where?
Bro,
you know how old them niggas
What
was?
site was this on?
I'm not.
What site was this on, Shampoo? You saw this at?
Well, I bought a couple of pops. Women have power because of their beauty, because of their seduction and the way they look, their voluptuousness. But that's only, that's a short window.
So are women have power or more men are weak?
I think
both.
It's a combination of both.
It's a combination of
both.
It's a combination.
I just told you about the guy that killed his wife because she wanted a divorce. He was weak. He wasn't saying was Anton. I'm gonna say, yo, I go get another. I'll get somebody else better than her. He wasn't thinking like that.
It's true. There's always gonna be a simp or a crash out. Both sides of the spectrum.
Right. Hey, what you said?
There's always gonna be one. It's either you're gonna go simp or you're gonna be a crash out.
All right.
And that's what's running the world right now.
Yeah,
Simps to the crash outs, the beta males.
But there's guys that don't mind being
rise of the beta males.
Let me ask
Don't
y'all
be
a question.
praying for the panel because I'm sure quite a few of y'all probably done crashed out before.
I wouldn't say all that.
Few of y'all probably simped out too, so don't be so.
Oh, come on. Nobody simped out up here? I know I did.
Thank you, Shampoo, for keeping it a bean because y'all up on this panel line.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll keep it a bean if I'm with somebody that I'm like we're. If
you was trying to get somebody. If you was trying to get somebody, you ain't simp trying to get somebody.
I think all these men have tried to simp.
I have before.
I feel like every man has some beta traits.
I have before.
They just learned they lesson and grew up out of it. Every man had a beta trait before. They had a simp before.
What does that mean?
Beta trait.
What is
they just learn it. You feel me? Like we learn from what we did.
Don't say we. You don't know what that means. Don't say we.
What is it though? Before I agree to it, what is it?
Like what she was saying, like none of us ain't simp before. I'm pretty sure most guys have simp before. But I feel like some guys came to the realization, like, okay, I was simping, I was being a beta male. I'm not gonna go.
What is a beta trait? Give me a beta. Give me a couple beta traits.
Okay, like beta traits, for instance, like being weak, like for instance, like you getting into either a marriage, like you become a weaker man after you get married, or like you not putting your foot down, you let her run all over you. You not staying like stoic, you are a crash out, like just things like that is to me is like beta traits. Like you blowing up
like shit that make you look. When you tell other guys, it just makes you sound like a goofy. Like if a girl said you need to send me this money so I can get my stuff done before going out with you, and you actually do that, you's a goofy.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
ever
it's
did
like
that before? Wait.
yeah, it's like stuff
Nah,
that moves you off your
I
square. It's stuff that moves you off your square.
Wait a minute. I would like to know: have y'all ever cash app a girl some money?
Yes.
Prior to
No. She my woman.
No.
Yeah,
I have given her flowers
Bring your girl.
on the date.
They
He
about to
wasn't
buy.
your woman. Have y'all ever cash app a chick some bread?
Negative.
Come on, y'all are
Lying.
wait. Wait. In
No.
all due respect, y'all are below average looking guys. You know damn well I sent somebody some cash at. No,
You must have shampoo.
Negative.
I did.
He did say
How
he
many
did.
how many times you cashed out?
No, don't
women for
change
money?
the subject. How many women have y'all cash app?
The younger they are, the more the money they get.
All right, have y'all ever? Let me ask y'all a question.
I
Have
ain't.
y'all ever sent a chick money for lunch?
Yes. Oh, come
No.
on. Now, come
I haven't done that.
I would keep it a bean. You feel me? Yeah, I have.
Or get her nails
Okay,
done.
well, that's cash up.
What
I
you
think
What you say?
Or get her nails
the
done.
most.
You guys never send a girl money to get her nails done?
Nobody
No.
never did that.
No.
No, for my girl, yeah, but
No,
not
we're
for
not
just
talking
a
about your
random.
girl. We not your girl. A girl
Hold
that
on,
wasn't your girl.
ransom. What happened?
What you mean? Like when I sent the bread?
Yeah, what happened? What did she say?
He was smiling like that, like he's smiling now.
I mean, we've been kicking it, we've been talking, we wasn't no relationship. I wouldn't say we was together, but I mean, shit, I was just like, shit, here goes some little lunch money. You know
And you
what I'm
ain't
saying?
getting no hand job.
Being generous, sometimes you
Shampoo.
gotta be nice. Sometimes you gotta invest, make small investments sometimes. You gotta
That's not a simp. I wouldn't consider that a simp.
Nah, for real, nah. I wouldn't call that.
No, what I mean, let me clarify, right? Let's say you meet a girl, yeah, and then whatever conversation you have, you say you want to take her out, and then she then gives you a bill to say, I need this done, this done. You need to send me money before I can come to the date that you're gonna pay for just to get to know her.
That's too aggressive. Nobody.
But you have people that do that.
That's true.
He's not wrong. He's not
saying
wrong.
bitches
There's
is
dudes that
selling
be out there that do
lollipops from their vagina, then you have people that's normal. If that's the case, that's not even.
I don't think what you're saying, Teo, is the norm of women. I don't think that's.
Have y'all ever paid for a chick to get a babysitter?
No.
Nah.
Negative.
The worst thing I've ever done is give a woman flowers. Like I give her roses on the first date. That's the worst thing I've ever done. I never give.
Wait. Have you ever gave a chick some money?
No, I never given her.
He just said flowers is the worst thing. He
never gave a chick some money.
I have never given a woman money like straight up on the first interaction. Never.
So if you was smacking her, cheeks, you ain't never sent her no money.
Let's assume that she wasn't your girl, but it wasn't the first time y'all interacted. Have you ever gave her some money?
Damn.
I just don't give money out like that.
Have you ever bought her a gift?
I do give gifts. I give like chocolates or like flowers or something. And when they don't appreciate it, I'll be like, I'm never giving no fucking flowers or roses.
Hey, yeah,
anybody.
You know what I believe? It's dry in Jamaica. That's what I believe.
But a man like me though, as long as it's reciprocated, then we good. Like I ain't gonna just
there's some classification of money you send out, right? Like, for example, let's say you meet a chick and she's like, oh, you know what I mean, can I get some gas money to come out to see you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't classify that as a simp behavior.
There you go.
You know what I mean? But if she asked you for like money to get a dress,
what do you mean? What do you mean? Like,
and it's the first time seeing her. I mean, I would question the classification of the money you sent.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean? Get some gas money to come and see you. What does that mean?
For example, let's say you meet a chick, badass chick, and she drives a busted ass Nissan. Like you should know in the back of your mind, you might have to give her some gas money.
No.
You should know in the back of your mind, you may,
and let me tell you,
maybe falling off. Now, if you pay for the bumper, you a simp. If you pay for her gas money, you know what I mean? Like, come through. There's a different classification of that money.
And you know what, brother? You know why? You know what? And this is just me personally, because I could think back then. I can think back last week. If you give a woman, like you just said, if she said I need some gas money, you almost feel it almost makes you feel good to give it to her, like. So it doesn't hurt you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
As long as she invests in me back, then we good.
I wouldn't call that an investment though. I would that's disposable.
Yeah.
I mean, I say it, but that's just.
But a girl asking you for money. I mean,
she got gas, not money. Money.
Why is she asking for gas money? I'm just
never asked.
Is this like a good guard?
If she doesn't have gas money, I just feel like if she don't have gas money to go out, she need to stay inside. I'm sorry.
Or not even have
they still gonna go outside.
They still gonna go outside.
I'm a little bit. I'm not asking no man. Well, no, I don't.
But with all due respect, I know what you're saying, Q. But what we think as not all men, but I'm speaking for maybe the majority. What we think is if I give her gas money,
she'll get the pussy.
Yeah, in some weird way.
Yeah, that's the exchange. Okay.
I would say this, and guys can agree with me or disagree with me, but like there is a price of pussy, but like it's again there's classification of the money you spent. There's money where it's like, damn, you paid $500 for a first date.
That's crazy.
And you know what I mean. That goes towards the price of pussy. And then there's honestly niggas that don't spend shit on the first date and their price of pussy is cheap. So there's classification of how you spend the money.
There's some dudes that'll throw you $50. You don't even have to ask for it. They just put it in your pocket.
Yeah,
and it's not necessarily that you have to smash. It's not necessarily that you have to smash, but this is how much is going towards.
Yes.
Okay, so what's y'all's highest price that you had to do to go above beyond then, if that's the case, Teo? Because it sounds like you got levels. The better she look, the more she get. So you're the best looking chick. How much do you think you poured out into her?
500, maybe 1,000. Little by little.
Teo counting. I think Teo spent some money. He talking about these men that spend money. I think he's one of them that spent money on chicks.
I spend money on going out. So
that wasn't my question though.
Like stuff.
Do I spend money directly on chicks? No.
Okay.
Do I spend money going out to have a good time and chicks is with me? Sure.
Okay.
He would have spent it regardless, I think is what he's saying.
No, again, like you can spend money on a chick if you met her, you've been doing. I'm not saying that. We're saying if you're trying to figure out what is considered simp behavior, you would have to look at what you would tell other guys and if they would call you a goofy for it. If a chick bills you before coming out to a first date with you and you spend that money on her, you are a simp. You are a goofy.
Really? Thinking you finna get some ass.
The man can spend it. If he got the money to spend it, why should he spend it? Another man that don't got to spend it. Why should
it doesn't matter if you can spend it, but understand like there's a push and pull. There's a finesse game going on, right? So
that's what I was gonna say. There's a finesse going.
You don't know if Shorty is trying to use you for a good time, for drinks, for food. You don't know what it is. So it's like if she genuinely likes you, she wouldn't ask you to spend any money for her to come out. She'll come out to come meet you.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Go for who likes you, because it's the same thing that Teo was saying. I don't know if you remember this, Q, where that one woman put out a post. I think you covered it. Where if you want to date her, it costs this much for this. It costs this much for that.
Yeah, it's transactional. It's a transactional error.
Exactly. And there's men out there that will simp over that and be like, bet I got it. I'm gonna do this for you, sweetie. I got you, girl. And then it's like, what? You don't even know this girl. You don't even know this woman.
I ain't even met her yet, bro.
Ain't even met her. Haven't even spoken to her. She just put out a post and said, "This is what it costs to be with me, just to get a chance." Not even
and
to
any man that actually did that is a goofy.
But that's why men. That's why men don't go to strip clubs just to dance with strippers. Strippers do more than that. They be talking to them and caressing their ego, stuff that they don't get all day, like for months. They don't get that type of relationship. They don't come in there just for sex. They come in there for companionship, and they spend money while the girl is talking. They know how to get that money out of you.
No, it's fine. Listen, you got the money, spend it however you want. But I'm with Teo when it's like there's a few things that display those types of behaviors where it's like, bro, you really moving like a simp, or like you don't even know this woman. You're just gonna cash app her just because she says so. And you don't even know her. You haven't even met her yet.
Yeah, but if you got it, you got it.
Yeah, if you got it, you got it. You spend your money how you want. I'm never one to tell
Hella
somebody
niggas that got
right.
money and are goofies. That's not the point. You could be you could be a nigga that got it and still be a goofy. We just look at you as a goofy nigga that got it.
100%. If you a goofy, you can have money or no money.
Of course,
a person with money can still be a goofy.
Well, niggas that become famous and trade their wives in for a girl that they couldn't get before is goofies too. They goofy.
Look at Kevin Hart is a
goofy. That girl was pulling away from what's his name, Rick Ross. He was trying to kiss her on camera. She wouldn't kiss him on camera. Give him that.
Goofy.
He pulled away on camera. She said,
he's going with girls like 15, 20 years younger than him. Of course, they don't want to be seen on camera kissing his old ass.
Yeah. They don't like him. They just like him.
Or because he look like a slug.
But he had enough money to get them young girls, so she should have just kissed them on camera just to make it look good.
Just like he's using them for their age, they're using him for his money. They're only with him for his
money.
But
why wouldn't she? But what is she saying by not kissing him on camera? It was deeper than what people saw. It was like
you don't like him.
It was, man.
You don't like him.
But it's transactional.
Girl, we can all agree she doesn't like him. She's with him for his fame and his
money.
She's ready to get that bag.
She's ready for him to die.
If she was smart. She was smart. She would kiss him.
Oh, nah.
She's not a smart bag chaser. She's a stupid bag chaser.
Yeah, she was smart. If she was smart, she'd put them scissors.
She would kiss him.
No, she just get another one.
See, some men don't just want a woman by them. They don't even care about the kissing. It's because some of y'all men said y'all had sex with a girl and ain't even kissed her. So
nah, I got it. I like the kissing is the best part.
Let me get to super chat.
Yo, shampoo is hilarious, bro.
Kissing a woman.
Charlie LeBron says Jess looks like she finished a shift at Popeyes. Keith says shampoo, Head and Shoulders is looking for you. Z1, thank you for the $2 ball. Haitian Lover says Jess is us men don't give a F about y'all anymore. Chef G Rap says basically Jess is saying some of y'all ninjas need to aim lower down in her direction. Telgi says Q, what's your name? Kita or Contessa? Telgi says define a regular woman and a regular man. JBG Grizzly says women get the chance every day to advocate for character and they never do. Taking them seriously is a fool's job. Why debate people with no morals or code? C Money says it's a lot of fine-ish taking care of a broke man. You just gotta be him to her. BK Finest says, then if that's the case, men can grab a woman outside of the U.S. who is not you, so all women can express your emotional jealousy. Jess, what the heck is booty do? So country. King Tual says, women are dangerous, delusional, and arrogant. Shout out to Rondi. Thank you for the 50 ball. Tell Adrian Peterson on the panel, I'm a huge fan. Brandon McKellen, thank you for the $2 ball. Me University says, I'm going to need you to not price your cootie cat out the game. Black Mind, Money, and Muscle says, the road to success belongs to the driver. Charlie LeBron says, have any of you ladies gave box to a brokey before? Telgi says, Kevin Hart wouldn't have his wife if he ain't have money. So you saying his wife ain't ish? Smith_West says, who let Lil Daryl on the panel? Me University says, women want a dude who make up for all they've been through. Samuel Hartfield says, I haven't always had money, but I've seen more cats than a gynecologist. You just got to have game and confidence. Just got to be him. BK Finest is very small minority of women. That's exceptional. Mr. Cool Kel says, Shorty A3 talking about what baddies do. Right. I've been smashing baddies my whole life with little pushback. Broke and well off. Confidence is king. Austin M says, I have never sent money. Never got that. Austin M again says, Teo begin worked. I smashed off Starbucks. King Tual says, Teddy Riley lying his ass off. He was New Jack swinging that wallet around simping. Username _Delta says, shampoo spending an extra $50 for a happy ending.
Damn right.
EK Finest says, if she don't have gas money, she can hitchhike. And if she can't get a ride, walk. Give the stare again, Jess. Game Wise DJ says, even the greatest pimps was the simping and tricking. Aaron L says, salsa dancing is $10 to $15 each, and some tacos $20. Museum or a walk in the park is $0. Some bubble tea $6 or slice of pizza $3 / ice cream $5, etc. Game Wise DJ said, only women simps make tricking off look obvious. J Pitt City says, women get pregnant by simps all the time. Nothing new under the sun. ABG Wise and Strong says, man, them clubs be having the best wings. She was talking about strip clubs. Aaron L says, y'all doing too much. If she's willing to take a walk in the park with you in January, she likes you. It's free. It's a fact. Shout out to you guys in the super chats. We appreciate you guys. What would it be? Where would it be without you guys sending super chats and commenting all the funny stuff you guys do? We appreciate you guys here. But to the next topic. Men that can't handle promiscuous women's past. Aww.
Man, y'all dudes that don't give a fuck about your woman's body count or her sexual past, you niggas have a level of maturity that I have not been able to reach. Because if my girl told me, oh, back in high school, she done got a train ran on her, and you think I'm gonna be able to like digest that and be like, oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. I just ain't got it in me. I have never been that mature a day in my fucking life. Cause like, you tell me you did any crazy shit like that, I'm going to judge you. And I'm definitely gonna put you in a different category. Like, you are definitely gonna get demoted immediately. So I'm be trying to figure out, like, y'all dudes that be hearing these crazy shits about y'all girls or y'all wives and y'all stick beside them is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with that, brother.
Men, can you handle a woman's past?
No.
She was very honest with you.
Mm.
What if your wife came out years later and told you some of the stuff she did in whatever when she was younger? Would you hold it past her even though you've been married for years?
How many years?
Yeah, it depends.
Men can't dish the same. They can't take the same thing that they dish. So absolutely not. A man can have 15 million pussies, but a woman can have slept with 5 guys, and it's just the end of the world. For some reason, I just don't understand it, because at the end of the day, asking about somebody's body count, I think, is a level of immaturity. And to add, it can't be verified anyway. So I can tell you that I only slept with one person or one other person other than you. Okay.
Would you date a man that said he used to be bi?
You said what?
Would you date a man that said he used to be bi?
No, because I'm not into that.
So that's a
We're
false
not into
equivalent
women that got a crazy body count.
Sexuality and then someone's sexual
Men and
partner,
women
those
are
two
not
are
the
not
same.
synonymous. You can't compare those two same
Men
things.
and women are not the
different.
same. You can't use the same. You can't use the same threshold to measure what we're talking about.
Yeah, Jess, we're not equal. We're not the same.
Nobody never said we were equal. My thing is, why harbor over something you can't verify anyway? You worried about the wrong shit.
I mean,
I'm not worried about
how she treat you. How does she treat you?
Your argument right now is a false equivalent. You're saying if you found out your man slept with 100 most women don't care how many women.
No, women do care. Most women don't want no hoe.
Most women will still
but that's not
go
something we
marry Chris
harbor
Brown
over.
if they had the chance.
Women
Most
don't
women will
harbor
still
over a
marry
man's
Drake
body
if they had the
count.
chance.
That's not something we harbor over, but we not, oh yeah, my nigga, he had 150 bodies. We're not going around like that's a badge of honor. I mean, granted, if it was up to us, he wouldn't have that many bodies, but we don't get hung up over that. That don't mean we don't care.
No, but
Jess,
I
you
think
wouldn't date a
a guy.
virgin.
Would you date a guy who went to jail?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Like,
Would I date a guy who
murdered
went to
somebody?
jail?
Yeah, or murdered somebody in his past.
No, personally, I wouldn't want to date a murder. One, I wouldn't want to date a felon.
That's
But
more
there's
of
a
a
lot of
privilege
different reasons why people go to jail.
You said you don't want to.
Well,
You say you wouldn't. You said you don't want to.
I wouldn't. I would not. I would not be with a felon. I would not marry a felon. I would not do none of that with a felon.
They wouldn't be with a hoe. That's the same.
Would you date a virgin?
You can't.
Yeah,
you
would you
can't.
date a virgin? That's
Would you
exactly.
date a
Would I
virgin
date a
man?
male virgin? Yes.
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
But we
Cat.
can't
I don't believe
treat
that.
a woman.
Ask me will I date a
I don't
virgin.
believe that at all.
Hello,
How you
ask me.
gonna ask me a question and then answer it for me when I gave y'all my answer?
Yeah, don't do that.
We do that the whole panel. You'd be like, "Oh, is this true? Yeah, no, it ain't." We all do it.
But I'm gonna say this, Jess. How men treat sex is not how women treat sex. Like
Exactly.
sex women.
I disagree, Q, because women can be.
No, there are women nowadays that are acting like men, but that should not be the norm. But there's studies showing that the more body counts women have, the less they can emotionally connect. Men aren't the same like that. These men can go out and have 100 chicks, but if a woman has 100 bodies, that is going to affect her way worse than a man completely.
That's why.
I'm sorry. I don't think that women should be equal regarding sex or regarding body counts when it comes to men. I don't care how much a body count man has. As long as you ain't gay, you ain't suck some peen.
I care, Q. I care.
All I care. I'm just hoping you're not bi. I don't care how much body counts you got. Just make sure you clean. You ain't got no STDs. You ain't got no baby mama or kids anywhere. That's what.
But a man's body count also affects him in a relationship.
Not necessarily.
Not like it does in a woman.
Yeah, it could.
Not like a woman.
Have you asked your man
well,
how
body
many
count
bodies
matters
you had,
to me.
Jess, can I go in with you? I agree with you where you might say like it matters to me how much a guy has been with whomever in this world. That's fine. You're entitled to that. But I promise you, we don't look at it the same way that y'all do, and you probably are the minority. So we don't argue for the minority. We have to argue for the majority.
That's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is that people are worried about. Okay, what you're saying could be true, right? We're gonna just say what you're saying is true. Cool. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is why harbor over some shit that you can't confirm? You can't confirm it, so why are we even having a conversation about it?
I mean, nobody has answered the question. You said
we just rounded up to this number.
And that's all we tackling right now. Is that
that's it.
I don't think men can. Okay, to answer the question, I don't think men can. They don't want to know that you've been bust down with two niggas at the same time. They don't want to know you've been in threesomes in college and now you want to hold out. I was watching a show and the girl was holding out her coochie till marriage, but then she was telling me, I had one night stands a long time ago, and she said it was a year ago. You had one.
And my thing is,
a year ago, and
women
you want to marry this guy holding out till marriage. Make that make sense. Like
women, keep your information to yourself. Some stuff you might have to take to the grave. Keep it to yourself. My thing is, as a woman, why are you even talking about previous sexual partners or experiences you had with your man anyway?
Would you want? Wait, hold on. If a man sucks some dick, would you want him to not tell you?
A man sucking another man's dick is never going to be equivalent to a woman having 5 sexual partners.
No.
But a preference, Jess.
You tell women to hold a pass and keep it a secret, and then these.
I'm not saying hold your pass. My thing is don't go around like this. Y'all didn't have me a threesome. Y'all didn't have me some dangling. Like who gonna go around doing all that? My thing is why even have that conversation? Period. Because my thing is I'm with you. Why we talking about what I did with Pookie or John?
All right, let me just say something. If I'm trying to meet somebody, I'm not gonna ever talk about what they had before. I'm trying to be the best dude.
Thank you, Shampoo, because that's what matters.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about that.
I mean, to answer the question, I don't think men should even ask. I mean, if you don't pick up on shit, then you probably don't need to know, and you should just be with the woman that makes you happy. But like,
right.
ask. I mean, it's elementary to say, be like, oh, hey, what's your body count? What's your
I
past
got a
life?
question.
Yeah,
That's
we're
like
not.
going through a phone and finding something you don't like.
I got a question.
I don't think
Any
that.
man, I don't think that's even happening in real life. Has
Correct.
any
No,
man
it's
ever asked a woman how much body she got?
nah.
Men
That's
do ask
that's
that
not.
question. They
They
do.
do?
Listen,
There's
They
listen.
do.
there's
You
some,
They
but like
do.
that's
you
not how
gotta
you
know.
operate. That's
You
not the way
gotta
that
know
And
who she. You
they
gotta know who
do.
she slept with, bro. You can't.
You could.
I think if you plan on
You
taking her
can't.
super serious, you gotta know. Gotta
You
know.
can't embarrass me.
Not gonna
If
know.
you
90% of women lie. They lie to their friends about who they sleep with, and they're definitely lying to the man that's interested in them. I don't know
listen.
one girl that was honest about their body count, even to their home.
I
Even
believe that.
Yeah, it's
So
true
my
because
thing
they're
is, it
ashamed
can't
of
be
it.
verified.
Now
Why it
here's
matter?
here's the thing.
So you
I
rounded
agree
up by
with you,
like the
Jeff.
nearest 10.
Here's the
There.
thing. Here's the
I agree.
thing. It depends on the role. Every woman, if she just for the moment, or you just messing with her, it probably don't matter unless she got something. But let's assume that we not gonna add in the factor of a chick having something or diseases or STDs or whatever. Let's take that out of it. If she's just for the moment, or y'all just messing around, or you ain't seeing nothing serious in her, that I understand. Yup, it really don't matter. You ain't really having that conversation. If you getting serious with her, and it's something that you plan on being with, and y'all might move in together, you gotta know. You gotta know. And I think that even when you just factor in the safety part of it, like it's reasonable to know, okay, listen, this is how many people you've been with, this is what your lifestyle was, all of that. Your sexual history is absolutely important. Like you should not buy, if you lease in a car, which is the equivalent of just messing with a chick for a moment, yeah, drive that bitch to the wheels go off. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to purchase it, this is something that you need as a reliable vehicle for a long time. You got to know the Carfax. I don't know nobody that buys a
And they're
car
lying about the
knowing the
Carfax.
So do
history.
y'all want to know? Because we want
Yeah,
to
they
know if
gonna
she
just
gonna
lie
cheat
to
on
you though,
you.
Anton. They just gonna lie
Listen to
to
They
what
you.
I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
What's the
You
you?
got,
Okay, you know. So then what?
you're not
Help
a
me
good listener.
understand.
You're not a good listener. You got to know the Carfax because, first of all, I don't need a lemon. Secondly, you're going to embarrass me. All right. I don't know if y'all understand this, but men have to be respected, especially when you start to move up the ranks. You have to be respected. The worst thing you could ever do, and it's happened more often than not, the worst thing that you can ever do is lie to a guy, and then he finds out later because you get into a room and his homeboy like, hey, you fucking with her on that type tip? And then it translates into, all right, listen, you an outcast. Y'all can get away with that shit on some regular stuff, but if you start moving up and it's a nigga that got one up on you, or niggas is around and you fucked with him and I don't know about it, that's a problem. That's a major, major problem. First of all, it's a lack of respect. Secondly, you embarrassing me. And third, you lied. And I know y'all don't put y'all keep trying to say it's the same thing, or y'all try to, equate it or compare it to men, and you can't. It's not the same. It's not the same, and it's a lack of respect. So if you just messing with her, that's one thing. If you're getting serious with her, it's important. It's very, very important. That's almost like as important as your health history. You gotta know that shit.
What is she gonna
Yeah,
lie?
but what
But
if
your
she,
health history should
that's,
be the main concern. If you're a man with a high body count,
Just it's not the same, yo. I
I'm
like
saying your health should be in question as well. If you have a high body count, is that not a fair argument to say? If you slept with over 200 women, should I not be concerned that you have something, or could have had something, or have something you can't get rid of?
Yeah,
Jess, can I
that's
be
Listen,
real with you
here's
for a
the
minute?
thing.
That is a fair
Again,
argument. Y'all not
Can
gonna
I
sit
be
here and gaslight me and say it's
again,
not.
you
no, we're not
loud and
saying that
wrong.
it's not. It's just most
You're
Okay,
men
that
are
was
loud
the
just
and
only
wrong.
point I was trying to
Listen,
make.
listen, listen. You're loud and wrong, and here's why.
Loud, but not wrong.
You're loud and wrong, and here's why. The truth is what we're seeking so we can make an informed decision. And I don't know why y'all think that it's okay to lie. If you ask a guy and he slept with 200 chicks and he say, yeah, I probably slept with 200 chicks, what he's done is he's empowered you to make a decision of whether or not you still want to be with him. But either way, he's been honest. It's not just about the body count. It's about the respect and the honesty. And so if he then asks you, you shouldn't lie just so you can still be with him. Because
majority of women do that though. These days, that's what they're doing.
And because you lack respect. And so because I asked you, I would like to know the truth so I can make an informed decision for myself. And it's so hypocritical that y'all having this conversation right now, because y'all will sit here and say, no, guys should tell the truth. Guys should tell the truth about what they do. When we say, all right, lie to that bitch so that you can fuck her, y'all look appalled. But then when we ask y'all what's your sexual history and how many guys that you've been with and who you done been with, now for whatever reason, you think that it's valid for y'all to be able to lie.
But
how does that make sense?
You're not gonna get the honest answer from majority of women these days. I'm being real with you. At least
that's cool. But I'm gonna ask you, and then I'm gonna mine out whether or not I believe you, and then that's gonna help me to determine of whether or not I want to keep you around. But you gotta ask the question if you're getting serious with a chick. If you getting serious with a chick, you have to ask the questions. Otherwise, if you think that she lying to you, go with your instincts and never believe that bitch.
Well, if you're trying to find out,
let her go.
If you're trying to find out if her body count is 5, you just multiply it by 10, so it's 50. There you go.
What?
This
I don't know about all of that. All I'm saying is
maybe 2, but 10. Come on.
She has to say 0. She has to say 0 because 0 does not multiply into nothing.
Don't listen to
him. First of all, you can probably figure out whether or not she is a super promiscuous chick anyway. All right?
Yeah, you can tell by the way she acts. You can tell by the way she moves.
You can figure that out, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you compare and contrast from the conversation. And you don't want to just ask her just straight up. You kind of want to ease her into it. You want to make her comfortable. You want to create the environment that allows for her to be transparent. You probably could lead with some egregious shit yourself so that she'll feel more comfortable. Play the friend role. It's ways to really get a closer idea of how true it is and how true it's not. So you can play the game, right? But the goal is to get information so you can make an informed decision. But the fact that women feel like that's not a valid question for men to ask when they sitting here telling us that men shouldn't lie to them so that they can make an informed decision of whether or not they want to fuck with them, that's so hypocritical to me. But it shows you that we dealing with creatures that don't think rationally, they think selfishly.
It's true. In the same way that your past matters, my future matters. The same way.
Okay. So the men on the panel, let me ask you this, right? Okay, you find out your woman been around the block. Okay, so then what? What you scared she gonna cheat on you? Like, okay, my thing is, I feel like with Anton's example, yes, if we come and as a woman, I would want to know that too. If we're together and we go into a room and you feel like it's somebody in there that you have did some adult activities with, yeah, I feel like both parties should let each other know, like, hey, because us as women don't want to look stupid either. Okay, so wait, somebody said something.
No, go ahead.
Anyway, women don't want to look stupid. Women don't want to look stupid either.
I think a high body count woman is a high risk woman. This is higher risk. You're
high
trying to mitigate
for
risk.
What though? Y'all not giving tangible examples.
For a relationship. It's
the relationship. Yeah,
it's for a relationship. It's a higher risk for a relationship.
If you have slept with slept with guys, but you're not able to own the fact that you made the decision that you slept with guys, it says more about you than it does about the person that's asking the question.
Okay, so now we're saying the woman is owning it. Then what? Like,
how come you can't own it?
All right, then we're gonna make the decision whether we want to take you serious.
If you
or not.
own it, now he can make a decision. You've empowered him to make a decision, and you've released yourself from the lie. So now you can be free.
Yeah, just
whatever decision that he makes, you should respect it.
Yeah, we don't want to go into a room where we know.
Should be able to respect his decision.
We don't either. I don't want to go into a room that a girl that had my dude, he ain't tell me. and she
Why do you
cackling in my
keep saying
face
that as though somebody is saying that he shouldn't tell you? Why is
because
that
y'all
even a
making
part
it
of the
one-sided,
conversation?
like it's the only on the
Nobody
onus
made
of the
anything
woman.
one-sided. What is one-sided?
Yeah, it's not one-sided.
When you made the scenario and I say, yeah, it's okay for him to tell the truth. Why is it one? Where's the one-sided? Why do you keep trying to make this a versus?
I'm not making it a versus, but
She
this
been
whole
doing that the
panel, y'all
whole
have putting
panel.
the whole blame on women and not
Nobody
taking
put blame on
accountability for
anybody.
men.
We said it's respectful for you to be honest.
Yeah, that's
Who's
it.
blaming
Because
it? When did it? At what point did anybody blame anybody?
The whole panel. The whole panel. Women need to do this, or women this, or women that. Never like, oh, us as men, we should probably be better and do better. I have not heard that this whole panel.
But just
It's always been what women do.
Don't you feel like women, like even with our friends, we don't really hold each other accountable as much as men do?
No.
Men, I don't believe. I believe in both ways. I don't believe women hold women accountable, and I don't believe men hold men accountable. A man will sit up there and watch another man cheat on his wife and won't say nothing about it.
Nah, not
And
all
hold
men
that
though.
man accountable.
Not
So at the
all
end of the
men
day,
though.
neither sex hold each other accountable.
There's
No,
some men
what
out there hold
I
their
see
homeboys
right now,
accountable.
I
don't
disagree.
see women that are not promiscuous. See, now I'm starting to question you, Jess, because women that are not out here, they don't have any problems with this conversation.
It's not that, but I'm thinking of,
the only time that I've ever seen a woman try to turn it back on men and say, well, men are women that got something crazy in their past to hide.
that's not always the truth. I'm able to look at something objectively.
No,
And
you're
to
not
make
looking.
make
No,
an
you're not
opposing
looking at it
argument to
objectively
something.
because nobody has ever blamed. Nobody blamed the women for everything. We were talking about respect and honesty, but now, honestly, this is a red flag because if you are so adamant about fighting against it, about fighting against transparency and truth when it comes to
That's
building a
not
long-term
Anton. I'm not
relationship,
fighting.
that's a
No, you're
red
not gonna do
flag.
that. You're not gonna do that. I'm not fighting against
Not
that.
gonna do
My
what?
argument is why does it even matter? It can't be verified. You're worried about the wrong things.
What do
Worry
you?
about how
Okay,
that person
so
is treating you.
So
what do
then
you
That
why
is
mean?
not
my
just
argument.
verify it? So
Nothing
why
can
not
be
just
verified.
verify it and be straight up from the jump?
So what
Because
you
they're not
basically
gonna tell
telling
the
me?
truth.
Yeah,
So
they
That's
what
not
you
gonna tell the
why.
basically
truth though,
telling
bro.
I'm gonna
They
me?
be
really
real.
What you
not
They're
though.
basically
not gonna
telling
tell the
me?
truth about
It
it.
don't
So
matter
You
how
know
why
a
that
woman
even
treating you
themselves
if she
they
got a
not
high
gonna tell
body
the
count.
truth
Hey
though, bro.
y'all.
So what you basically telling me is that all women are liars.
I'm not saying all women are liars, but at the end of the day, I feel like there's
If you
way
don't
bigger
tell the
fish.
truth about it, then how are you not a liar?
There are some women out there who will not tell the truth about their sexual history.
No, you
So the
said no
point,
woman is going to tell the truth about it. Hannah said no woman is going to tell the truth about
well,
it.
I'm going to correct myself and say some women. I can't speak for
You
all women,
can't
but there are
backtrack
some
for
women
the
out
sake
there
of the
who are not going to
argument.
be
You was
honest.
being honest. You said no
No,
woman is going to tell the truth.
no, because Anton, there are women out there who have not been in the streets and have no problem telling the man their body count. So I will say
You
some
said
women.
no woman
I
is
haven't
going to
met them
tell
yet.
the truth. That's what you said.
Well, you
Hannah said
women that you're
she
around.
doesn't.
If a
Hannah
woman,
says that she doesn't know a woman that has ever told the truth about that.
Well, how many women are actually getting this question to even
there's
begin
wait, there's men
That's
out there.
college.
Hang on. There's men out there that will tell a woman that they got a high body count to make themselves look good too. So there's men that lie on their dick too and say they got too many. I'm tired of all these women. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, that is also a thing. So I'm
yeah,
not saying I'm not disagreeing with y'all and saying what y'all don't have valid points, but what I'm saying is that we're worried about the wrong things about something that can't not
I'm
for the
gonna
most
ask
part
them
be
about.
verified.
This is
But
a
just it's not
very,
a wrong thing
very,
because when
very,
we're getting
very,
to know
very,
somebody, we're asking them
very
about their
important
past.
subject. This is a very important thing to know before you move forward with a woman that you possibly gonna be with for the rest of your life. I don't know how y'all discount this. This is
Yeah, that's
so
something to work.
important. How do you discount? How do you make this seem like this is irrelevant, and then build a whole relationship based off of a lie?
Nobody is saying that it's a lie, but the thing is it cannot be fact checked. You can't fact check somebody's body count,
Okay, question,
right?
but
No.
yes, if a man you were getting to know asked you it, right? Asked you that question, would that disqualify him? Would that be like, okay, yeah, he asked me that question, even if you don't be like, hey, I'm
You
not
asking
answering
the
this one.
wrong question, Q.
No, it wouldn't
Because
necessarily
you know what she
disqualify
dodged.
him.
You know what she dodged.
No, it wouldn't.
when I forgot who asked it, somebody asked a phenomenal question. Might have been Teo. They framed this question beautifully. And if you ask a guy if he's ever actually been with another guy, you can't individually verify it, but do you believe that it's important for him to be honest and truthful about that?
Yes.
You will never be able to
compare apples
verify
to
it.
oranges. That's apples to
No,
oranges.
it's not. This
It
is the same.
definitely it's
Oh my
not. You're
God. Come
asking
on,
somebody
Jess.
about their past, just like we ask them
Well,
about
if
how
it's
their
not the same
upbringing
thing,
is,
just
how
answer
their
it.
family dynamics. That's why I'm like,
Hey, then we'll have to agree to disagree respectfully.
Let
yeah,
me
but
let me ask you
I
let
just
me
don't
ask you
get it.
something. Let
Like
me
we
ask you
keep
something,
asking,
Jess.
y'all
This is
Let
people
me
put
ask,
one
crazy
foot in
that we
front of the
even
wrong
sit
let
and
me
keep
here.
ask you
asking
something,
questions.
Jess. Are you single
It's
right now?
crazy.
Huh?
Who asked me that question?
Are you single?
I don't want to talk about that on here.
What
So
For the
if you
sake of
if you have another
for the
question,
sake
I'll
of
answer that. But
conversation, are you single?
I would prefer not to talk about that on here.
I
Why?
got
Why is that?
Jess, I got an example
The
for you.
point I wanted to make was that because it doesn't seem to equate to you. It's like if I take a single man and a single woman, right? And I ask the man, well, how many people you dating or seeing right now? He would confidently tell me the number. If I ask the woman, how many people are you dating or seeing right now? She would try to put some nuance into the answer that she gives. She won't say I'm dating 5 niggas. She'll say I'm
Because
dating and going, but I'm
Well,
seeing
no,
one
I
person.
mean, I guess I don't under.
because
I'm
she's
can,
that's being ladylike. She's being ladylike by doing.
So you trying to say that the body count of a man and a woman is the same? It's not the
No.
same. Oh, she
I,
gone.
I have a good example for it when it comes to the value of it because I think that's where it falls and that's where it lies. Because us as guys, I mean, I can speak for me and maybe the majority of guys on this panel, we value that in women. And when it's given out to so many people, we want to know. Because if it was the equivalent, which is what I think I have, I'm pretty sure women would not go for it if I was giving my value away. And that's what I was gonna ask you, Jess. If you
No,
allow me
y'all
to
not even. Y'all not. I can't believe y'all just
Women
letting her
don't
get
care as
away
much about
with
body count.
making it
No,
seem
I have a
like
different example. It doesn't have to
But
do
that
with
don't
body
mean it
count.
don't matter though,
I
Q.
can't
Yeah, no,
believe
I
it
just
y'all
don't
don't
letting
ask
her
at
matter,
get
all.
but
Like
away.
Jess was
It
saying, like they
matters to
gonna lie
me though.
anyway.
To me it
I
matters. A man's
can't
body
Would
believe
you
count
y'all
does
stop
letting
matter.
her
dating your
get
man if he
away.
told you he fucked 100 women?
Y'all
Would I look
letting
at
her
him a
get
little bit differently?
away.
Yes, I would.
Would you
Y'all are
stop dating
letting
him?
her get away with
There it is right there.
not
No,
asking,
she didn't
Would
answer
I
the
stop
question.
dating
I
I'm
know.
asking,
him?
would
one
you
mic,
stop
y'all. We
dating
gotta
your
do one
man if you
mic.
I
found out he
wouldn't.
fucked 100 women?
Yeah.
It would depends on all of the other factors.
Exactly.
But see, that's
I'm
why
So
we're
not
it's
not
gonna
the
not the
say
same,
I'm not
same.
gonna
Jess.
say
No,
it's
but
a
that's
for sure that I would stop talking to him, but it would definitely raise a few red flags for me. Yeah.
but that's
But the
what we're
fact
trying
that
to
you're not
say.
walking away is proving that it's not the same.
Yeah, it's proving our
That's
point.
the
It's not
thing
the same.
though. I'm not disagreeing with y'all statements. I'm just saying that it cannot be verified, so why harp on it? I'm not saying that the things that y'all are saying don't have validity to them. Some of them and a lot of them I agree with. But I am also
but you just
saying
sat
why
here and
harbor over
said,
something you can't verify.
but
Yeah,
you
but you
Well,
just
you
sat
can't
here and
verify if
said what
another
you're
man has
Wait,
been
saying.
y'all.
with
Wait,
another
y'all.
man.
Anton's
So
you
talking.
what's
Hold
up?
on, y'all. One mic. We gotta do one
Calm
mic.
down.
You're
wait, but
absolutely correct. I can't verify if a man has been with another man or not. You're absolutely correct. So I guess we're taking chances.
But it's still the topic of conversation. If you're
yeah,
talking to a guy,
it's not
getting
about
to know
harping.
him, like you can still have that conversation. You know, y'all gonna ask, "Oh, have you had a threesome? Oh, have you
Yeah,
had one night stand? Oh, how many men? How many relationships have you been in? Like, have you dibble
it's not
dabbled in the other sex?"
accusatory.
That's
It's
just
just a
I feel like that's
conversation.
just common
Yeah.
questions people should just be asking.
One of
I
the
didn't know
worst
those were
things
common
that's
questions.
happening
That's
right
crazy to
now.
me.
One of the worst things that's happening
I,
right
I get
now
what
to
I
women.
get what you saying though, Jess. Though,
Y'all, wait, y'all.
like,
Anton's mic a little low. Go ahead, Anton.
One of the worst things that's
Thank you,
happening to women.
Ransom. Let Ransom get his point.
Because he agreed with her.
No, he said he get my
nah,
point. He didn't say he agreed.
Uh,
He didn't
I
Hey,
say
just
he
y'all,
see her
let
agreed.
y'all
point.
cut Anton off. Let Anton talk. Oh, he left. Go ahead, Ransom.
I was
Go ahead,
just saying,
Ransom.
like, I agree with her about why harp on it and ask, knowing that he or she might lie, and you can't even verify it, or like she was saying, just go back and confirm it anyway. So just why even ask? They gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it's not even part
If
of my
that's the case,
conversation.
why ask any questions if we're automatically think they're gonna lie? Like, so why do I need to ask you about how your mama treated your daddy, or if your dad was in your life? If you're like, I don't.
I think everybody
Well,
be
the
honest.
thing is,
we got to get to a point where we can have a conversation with somebody of the opposite sex, and we're going to at least really think, oh, they're being truthful with me, because I might want to take them serious, because I've been talking with them for a while. We vibe, we chill, we do everything like a relationship. Why not try to go and take them serious? And then you like, damn, you're just gonna lie to me?
But a woman's body count is a direct correlation to her value, because like
Her value, exactly,
it's
and
her
that's what I was
value.
gonna get to.
That's her value exchange between in a relationship. It's her beauty and preservation. So if she says like, yeah, I slept with like 30 dudes, that man is gonna look at her completely different. That is a completely different woman now. That is like,
so then
it is a night and day difference.
So then you're giving a reason for her to lie. Then you saying that you just
Well,
lied to me.
I mean, I think women should be honest, because I don't think you can have a good relationship on a sandy foundation. So if I'm already lying to you from the beginning about my body count or whatever else, then I don't think a relationship.
If I was a woman, I'd say, please don't even get into that. I made so many damn mistakes. I hope this ain't one of them. And y'all laugh it off and keep it moving.
No, if you say that as a woman, he already know you was ran through and bust down. If you say that,
I would.
But it's just gonna stir some shit up though anyway.
Agree with just in the context of like there are women that do disqualify men for their body counts, but it's not necessarily for their body counts per se. It's more for the lifestyle. Like I've seen women refuse to date dudes or break up with dudes that did porn in the past. Like that's a legitimate excuse. Now you can say it's a body count or whatever, but you know.
Then there's women. There are women that get attracted to guys that had a lot of body count because a lot of women wanted them.
Who?
There's
shampoo.
I ain't never heard that.
To be honest,
me either. Q. I ain't never in my 32
never
years
heard
of
a
life
woman
heard
say,
that.
Here's the
I like
thing.
a man with a high body count.
Let me finish.
That's more plausible.
There's a set of women, just like we talked about guys that abuse women. There are a little portion of women.
Chat, please let us know, chat.
That gets them, it gets them wet. That I'm with this guy that has a lot of women. I'm gonna tame him. I can change him. I'm the woman that can stop him from womanizing other women.
What Shampoo is saying is that you have a subset of women who are attracted to pre-selection, which is absolutely correct. So
also, the thing is, I don't think it's about the body count itself. I think it's the things that come with the body count. Because when a man is able to sleep with multiple women, he's able to turn on certain attraction triggers.
He's bringing value.
Women. He's able to do certain things that most men can't do for her.
Yeah, he has a certain level of
Y'all,
value
men
that
wipe
most women
hoes
go
every
for.
day. Men marry and wipe hoes every day.
Because they lie.
They don't.
Because they're a bunch of liars.
So once again, this point that y'all making is also very moot. I done seen ran through women get a ring and women who little Miss Pretty Patty who still ain't married.
She ever say her
So
body
once
count?
again, another
Nobody's arguing that men don't. In fact, hoes probably want to.
So it really don't matter like y'all say it matter, right?
The main thing.
No, it does
It don't
matter.
matter.
The main thing is that these days, well, as long as I can remember, my father always told me, please, if you enjoy a woman's company and y'all getting it, vibing, whatever he called it, do everything. Don't say I don't do this or I don't do that. You understand? Oral sex, oral to anus. Do everything you can think of to that woman. No, seriously. That way you will fulfill everything.
What?
There's
Your daddy told you that?
Yes.
He said oral to anus, and in that order.
No, the thing say do it to everybody. I just said if you enjoy her, if you enjoy her company. I seen men that go, oh, I don't eat this, and I don't eat ass, and are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding. Everything is on limit.
Not just doing that.
Are you listening to shampoo?
It's like you asked
eat everything.
I'm a freaky because that's what I like that. I like, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. I heard DJ Khaled say, I don't do this to my wife. Now I'm looking at his wife like, damn, she don't get that done to her. You know what I'm saying?
Money, that's why she's there.
No. I believe that they, I think she was with him when they was a long time. I'm just simply saying there's something that's missing from that relationship, and that's oral sex that he doesn't do for her. Now, if he loved her, he should do it for her. Right? I think
that's like a man want a threesome. That's like a man that want a threesome. But he asked his girl to have a threesome, but she don't want to do a threesome with him.
That's different.
How's it?
And she done it in the past. I'm just saying though, like
same concept.
No, that's not the same concept.
That's the same exact concept.
It's the same concept. It's like you're requesting something from the relationship, the same as she is. If like she wants to do oral, anal, whatever, fuck, and you're unwilling to provide it, and she's unwilling to provide the threesomes. The same fucking thing.
No, it's not, because you're bringing.
Like, what's the difference between the dude she had a threesome with and you her husband?
Yeah, but what those people
that you gonna be questioning?
Wait, those people that you bringing in the threesome, you don't know where they've been, so it's a whole different situation.
Right.
But
it's not like you're just going on the street, getting some streetwalkers to just fuck you guys.
Wait, you're sitting there with a woman and you about to have sex with her. Y'all been dating for damn near a year, and y'all finally going to have sex, and she said you're not gonna eat it, and you say no, I don't do that. You're not gonna do it because you don't because you got some type of standards that you don't do that. I can't wait to dive down there. You crazy? You gotta please. I'm not no. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
Listen, I'll go back to this. Yeah, I don't think you should ask.
Don't leave
but I'm not gonna stunt. Like, hoes are probably some of the greatest people to kick it with. They're so down to earth. And like, if you can't figure out like whether your girl has a past or not, but you're happy, you should just stay there. Like, there's no reason to fuck up anything that's good.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
don't ask.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Knowledge
if you don't want to know, don't ask.
That's right.
But I think at the same time, at the end of the day, too, I think it was Kwanzaa, right? I think it comes down to value.
It does.
100% for each side. Women value men for one thing, and then men value women for another thing. If I'm giving that away when it should be of value to the woman that I'm with, she's not going to stay with me. She's going to make a decision not to stay with me, and it goes the same way the other way around. If she's giving that away or it's been given away, I'm going to make that decision where I'm like, I don't think I want to stay in this because I'm not being taken serious. And I think that's what it comes down to. I have the perfect example, I think, where it'll match up, but it always comes down to value. And it has nothing to do with the men's sexual, the men's body count versus the women's. We don't look at that the same.
Yeah.
I truly feel like, it's somebody for everybody, like ideally we would want every man to be with a girl that, hasn't been with anybody and it's.
You can say
I don't want no dang person.
You know what I mean? That's ideally, but like we know as men, like the type of guy that the hoes that wife up hoes.
Y'all don't want virgins.
But that's
who said who doesn't want virgins?
Q says Q's not gonna want to be with a
doesn't want
virgin.
virgins?
Men don't want virgins.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
No, women don't want virgins.
Women don't want no virgins. Men want virgins.
Don't want virgins. They want eaters.
Women,
women.
Is the eater term for men specifically?
Women want experience.
Women
want somebody with experience.
Want men with experience, and men want women with no. You know how you ever see porno where they go, oh, this girl knows what she's doing. It's better when she don't know what she's doing. When she's fiddling around and trying to figure it out. That's more sexy than somebody already knowing what they want to do. We want to teach you.
We want to teach. We want to be able to give you something you've never had before.
When men say like that, they don't want virgin, it's the shit that comes with virgin women. Like
I heard men on the panel say it. They don't
it's
want
it's not that they don't want the virgin. It's the shit that comes with it, like the clinginess. It's there's a lot that comes with it.
Oh,
but it's not that they don't want virgins.
Who don't want virgins?
I want virgins.
Men have said it on here. They don't want a virgin.
Well, there's some. There's some.
There's some. It would be ideal if we would be able to have one that way, but we know in this world now, in this life now, it's not going to happen. Very slim to none chance.
The older you get, the slimmer your chances.
Exactly. But I think
y'all want virgins, but y'all sowing your wild oats. Somebody's doing something. So once again, but y'all say we're not the most logical creatures and we X, Y, and Z, but y'all whole sentiment still don't make no sense to me. You want virgins, but you want to screw.
No, because it's
so
life.
Who getting screwed? Or y'all screwing each other?
It's life.
No, that's just the nature of things.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
We just want a clear separation between the girls that get fucked and the ones that are virgins.
Hello, Q, because they want virgins. So, with y'all having sex with each other?
It's survival of the fittest. It's competition. And it's either you compete or you fall off.
They keep the used cars outside and they keep the new cars inside.
Exactly. You have the new car in the garage and use one outside on the lawn. You know what I'm saying?
It rained on, snowed on, and no matter. But this new car in that garage is nice and cozy in there.
Nah, man, it comes down to value. Bro.
If I'm a pimp and I got a bunch of virgins, they're gonna get top price.
And to add about value, I value a man who values his own seed. A man who not out there just slanging dangling just because he can. I value a man who just don't give it to any women or any woman who ask him for it. So just like y'all sit up here, y'all talk about how y'all value a woman should value her body, a man should value his body, his seed, and all of that. That matters to me. Now, I might not harp over it, and I might not cut a man off because he have a high body count, but it might have me looking at you a different way. It might mean that I don't take you as seriously, and you've now been placed in another category for me. But women, I can speak for me as a woman. I don't want no man out there just slanging dingling. I don't want that.
But what if
I can make an argument.
Okay, but we can say that's applicable to the woman. Y'all don't want no woman out there slanging, giving out her coochie. So what if that's in the past?
Jess, I can give you the example. If you allow me, Jess, I can give you the perfect example because you're not wrong.
Okay. I don't want no example because I'm still stand 10 toes down.
Wait, but what box you gonna
I'm still 10 toes down on my perspective on it. And for me, a man's body count matters. It matters to me.
I was just gonna tell you that you're not wrong if that's what you respect out of the man that you want for you. You're not wrong. But what I'm telling you is, I promise you are the minority when it comes to that.
I value dick discipline.
That's fine.
I value them being fully straight.
That's fine. Exactly.
I care more
most women are gonna be like Q, Jess. They just want the man that okay, you might have some partners, but I just
I would make the argument that when women choose men, women are choosing men not because of dick discipline or anything. Women are choosing men that are more biologically attractive, and those are the men whose lineage is spread.
That's kind of crazy to me, Teo. How you speaking for women and you're not a woman?
Ooh.
So where you basing this from? Oh, okay.
The fact that women choose the same man.
Yeah, more women have kids by the same man.
But my thing is you're making a statement that this is what women do and you're not a woman.
Is it a fact that women choose?
I'm not a mathematician, but I know 1 + 1 is 2. So
is it a fact that women choose men that are in shape or taller or like
No, because there's plenty of women out there with men who shape like Hank Hill, Biggie Smalls, and got booty. So next question, please.
But they don't got kids by them.
Next, yes, they do. You know how many women got by men who look like sloths? You know how many women got men but got babies by men who can't even see his dingling? So come on now. Like stop it. Next. Come on now. I know you seen Big Pookie from the hood who weeble and wobble who got kids. Now come on, stop it.
Oh yeah, I do see some ugly niggas with kids. That's
and the ones who weeble and wobble.
Yeah, that's true.
If we're talking about the majority.
Right. They take the minority and blow it
up.
The
majority of women got kids by men who are sloppy.
The majority of women have kids by the same guy.
Are you saying all seven women felt like, oh, this nigga is unattractive.
What you mean? Ask me your question again.
If this one dude, 7 baby mamas, hella kids, that one dude, you can make an argument, is more biologically attractive than any other person around.
No, or he got a bag.
I don't think so.
The way women choose is,
or he got a bag. Looks, unfortunately, looks don't really matter that much to women. Women will cry.
Yes, it does.
Most women are.
Yes, he brings some.
Women will
women are not getting pregnant for.
Jess, he
every
brings
nigga
some
that got
type
the
of
bag.
value. Jess, he brings some type of value that 7 women. Something he bring perfect. That's my example. That's my example. Yo,
most of the baby daddies that you keep harping on don't have money. That's why they on child support.
That's exactly it.
And they $2.54 ain't going nowhere.
Yo, hold on, Tay.
But they keep getting
most
baby
men
mamas.
not paying that much in child support.
But they keep getting baby mamas. Women keep lining up.
Well, guess what? If they had some dick discipline, this wouldn't even be a conversation.
I got
If women cared about dick discipline, women won't keep lining up to be the next baby mama.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a good point. If
That's a
women really
perfect
cared
point.
about a man with dick discipline, they wouldn't be screwing these
See,
men.
here
like
we go,
that.
putting the onus on women again.
Oh, my goodness.
And you can't even say us as men, hey, my fellow men out there, we need to learn how to value our seed and have some dick discipline. Oh, the woman. So y'all once again, y'all prove my point.
Women give access.
And I'm willing to down that sword.
Most
Women
men
give-
have dick discipline by default because most men ain't fucking.
Exactly. Most men aren't out here having sex.
Control sex and men control the relationship.
Women give access. So
bingo.
That's it.
So there you
That's
go.
it.
The only thing we bring of value is if we have money and resources, which is both. And if we do look good, it's an added plus.
That's sad that as a man, the only value you think is in your pocket and your resources.
That's what they tell us. That's what y'all tell us.
And
that's sad.
And in your pants.
Well, we have to have some level of attraction to get into the
Of
women's
course.
thing. Right. Tell us. That's what they tell us.
Well,
That's
on
exactly
that
what y'all
note,
tell us.
let me get to the super chat so I can get y'all out of here. Username _Delta says, if your money ain't up, she going. The count don't matter. BK Finest says, men and women are not the same, Jess. If you think men are immature, then the solution is become a lesbian that takes care of your worries. AWOL says, I'm asking every question that's a deal breaker for me. Mythology Nora says, Jess, she don't have to say it. We can confirm a woman's past by her actions, how she moves, who she's around, and what she will defend. A woman can't fake virtue. To a strong man, virtue is everything. Username _Delta says, the worst thing you want is to have a salvage title. Barley says, Jess don't like men, black men, and she's a child. Justin says, full-time father, and I work 16 hours a day, and I drop and pick up my son from school majority of the time, while my child's mother does bare minimum. Jaquin Rice says, the hypocrisy of women needs to be studied. Jaquin Rice again says, Jess, you've been going tit for tat the whole panel. John, thank you for the $1. Mythology Norris says, Jess, life isn't about equity. It is about balance. Men and women complement each other. We are not the same. BK Finest says, just appeal outside of your subjective mindset. If women's private been used like an old shoebox or a container of spoiled deli meat, next. Just demonstrated why men can't be honest with women. Barley says, generally women are not good people at the point. What the F, yo? Captain Negro Man says, Little Meech is a laughing stock because he was caked up with Selena Gomez because he was down bad. A man's reputation matters. Terry says, a key that can open many locks is called a master key, but a lock that can be opened by many keys is a shitty lock. Mythology Norris says, Anton's example casino. A man can lose everything, including his life, with the wrong woman. You aren't going to convince men to bypass the risk. BK Finance says, Jess can critically think logically too emotional to comprehend what men truly want. That's why women have too many baby daddies. Dark Side says, most women do perception control. Therefore, most are liars. Men, don't bother asking. Just observe. They'll show you unintentionally. John Francis says, body count matters. Vag has a lifespan, and it's a lot of women walking around here with dead ones. Kenneth says, shampoo, you're about to get throat cancer. DJ Harmonic says, women settle to be baby mama number 349 daily. Y'all like it. BK Finance says shampoo is a moisturizer solver. GBG Grizzly says shampoo give unsolicited drunk uncle advice. No thanks. Gunner's Link says Jess, you hear but you don't understand, knucklehead. Justin Brown Girl in America says Jess, they have irked your last nerve tonight. John Francis says body count is a sensitive subject for Jess. Something you want to tell us, baby? BK Finance says Hannah, Rebecca, much props to you both. You women know the truth about women. Jess is still experimenting in the science lab, but can't figure out what men want. Also, Jess, you not a man, so how do you know what men think? Nathan says, stop opening your legs. Simple, have control. Gunner's Link says, Theo, plus are you single equals Jess. Chef G Rap says, Jess, the numbers don't support your weak argument. Majority of black men are single and childless. Try again. Akene said, a man's value is in his ability to provide. Nathan says, pray for Jamaica. Y'all going through it. One love. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We do appreciate you guys here on the show. We're going to go through each and one of the panelists so they can let us shout out their channels or whatever they selling, got going on. Okay. Hannah, where can the people find you at? Oh, I got one more. Sorry. Chef G Rap says, just done ran Anton off his own panel. That mouth is man repellent. Go ahead, Hannah.
Instagram, Hannah MC5. On X, Hannah Cunliffe 5. Go ahead and follow. Shout out for the super chat, Ron D. Thanks, boo.
She got a man. So get out. Don't mean her comments are some bullshit. Don't send her no D pics. Go ahead, Lance. Yeah, they be sending some wild shit in my DMs. Like
that's crazy.
Other women contesting. Yeah, don't be sending because a lot of
they be sending you that.
Yeah, they've been selling other women's stuff too. Like stay out.
They send you them pics too.
Yeah, they be sending them some wild stuff. Y'all want a panel full of men? Stop scaring the women away. Go ahead, Lance.
I'll be on Instagram. That's really all I use. You do LANCEY_07X. I didn't know how to put it on there, but I just use Instagram.
Oh dang, sorry. Out next time.
It's all good.
Yeah, I really got shit for you guys. I just go to work. I'm a regular dude, so you can just follow me on Instagram. Kwanzaa T_ is the name right there. So
you ain't going to work. It's a shutdown.
Well, it's a shutdown. I still got to go to work. I'm still essential to public safety.
Yeah,
so I still got to go.
Jess, where can the people find you at?
Y'all know where to find me.
I still got to go.
It's me Gorgeous on all platforms. And make sure y'all go to my juice page and buy you some cold pressed juice.
Period. Okay, who's next? Teo?
It's me Gorgeous on all platforms. And,
Yeah, I mean,
make sure y'all go to my
I'm not on
juice page
social
and buy you some
media,
cold
so
pressed juice.
it's all good.
You said what? I'm gonna go to Ransom because you echo. Say it again, Teo.
I said outside of IG, I'm not on social media, so it's all good.
Okay, Ransom. Okay, he's not there. Rebecca.
I go by the Book of RLM on YouTube. I'm part
Ransom
of an
Junior.
open...
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead,
Rebecca.
I go by the Book of RLM on YouTube.
Ransom, I'm gonna mute you because your background. You got the YouTube up. Go ahead, Rebecca.
Part of a channel called The Gospel of Bob. It's an open format panel. Shampoo, you have some major fans over there like LB, Cutthroat, and Nasus. They wanted to say they love you, and whenever you can pop in, they would love to see you. But yeah, and RLM Touch Design on Instagram. Thank you guys. It's been great.
Okay, Ransom, do you want to say something? Is your mic working now? You not there? Okay, go ahead, Shampoo.
Oh, listen, I'm on.
You want to say something? Is your mic working now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He's on a mid delay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm right. There's something wrong with his thing. Anyway, you can find me at Ask Shampoo on YouTube, and
It's cool. Y'all just go ahead because I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi.
anyway,
Okay.
check me out on YouTube at Ask Shampoo. Ask Shampoo on Instagram. Yeah, I'm your friend. You never need it.
He's your uncle, but if you guys are interested in coming
Uncle, your grandfather.
Yeah, DM me, man. If you've been on here before, please don't DM me, call me multiple times. I'm cycling through men, please. Till next time, make sure you tune in to Anton's Millionaire Morning Show, mañana morning. Bye, guys.